And what's good, everyone? Welcome in. Glad to have you guys back at the stream once again tonight here on Behind the Arc Basketball as we open up with game number one today of the NBA Finals going down. It's between the Boston Celtics taking on the Golden State Warriors in this matchup. Game number one at the Chase Center, Golden State's home court out in San Francisco. It's the second meeting between these two teams ever in the NBA Finals. You have to go all the way back to 1964, the last time that these two teams met up in the finals. Boston 1-5 at the time. They were called San Francisco for the Warriors before going to Golden State out of the San Francisco Bay Area. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Glad to have you guys back at the channel, being a part here. Got no cap for this one for you guys, so I said for the finals games here, no cap. I get left the cap in the back there with a Pierce jersey in the back as well. And here we go. Should hopefully be an incredible finals going down here between these two teams. Boston, first time making their finals appearance since 2010. It's been 12 years since they've done that. They've last won the finals in 2008 for the Celtics, so it's been quite a bit of time with the big three that they had with Pierce, Ray Allen, KG back in 2008. 17 titles, looking for banner number 18 for the green team for Boston. Golden State, 6 finals appearances in the last 8 years. 3 titles last decade in 2015, 2017, and 2018, as Golden State has won 6 total NBA Finals throughout their organization. What's good, everybody? Welcome back in. Chris, Harker, Bill, Paul, Bobby, Magdalene, Angel, ViewSense. Thanks so much, y'all, for joining and being a part here on the stream. Both of these teams in totally complete opposite directions this season with each other. The Celtics start off the season 18-21. Did not look like a finals team whatsoever. All the way back in early January, 18-21 record, number 11 in the Eastern Conference, and then head coach Ime Udoka in his first season just tapped into these players, and he found something. After that, they became the number one defense in all of the NBA. For Golden State, they were the number one team back in early January. They beat the Phoenix Suns on Christmas to overtake Phoenix at the top of the NBA for a little bit. And then on January 4th, they had a record of 29-7 for Golden State. They were up to the number one team to around January 10th on the season. After that, though, Draymond Green got hurt. He then missed around 2 months of time. They slipped back to the number 3 seed in the playoffs. They get home court, though, because they have the better record over Boston, even though Celtics were the 2 seed out in the East. Robin, Connor, Jackway, Mel, Angel, Martin, Jack, Hawkeye Nation, welcome back to the stream. Everybody wants to being a part once again tonight. Fantastic matchup we look forward to between these two teams. Celtics, number 1 defense in the regular season, number 2 defense right behind the Heat slightly in the NBA playoffs, allowing opponents to average around 101 points per game. Golden State, though, their offense, number 1 in the playoffs, averaging 114.5 points per game. Warriors peaking at the right time. And for the Celtics, they've been the more battle-tested team throughout this playoffs. For Boston, they've been in physical, tough, gritty matchups, back-to-back rounds against Milwaukee and Miami, winning 2 straight 7-game series rounds against the Bucks and the Heat to get here. Nobody wanted to take on the Brooklyn Nets, so they stepped up. They did. They swept KD and Kyrie in round number 1. For Golden State, easier time through their pathway for the Warriors. 9-0 in their home floor. They're entering tonight here. Swept the Joker and the Nuggets in 5 for the MVP first round. Won against Memphis in 6 in the second round. And then last round, they won Western Conference Finals with ease in 5 over the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas struggling with rim protection and defensively allowing a ton of buckets in the paint against Golden State. Maliko, welcome back in. Mike, thanks so much for joining in. Anthony, welcome on board. If you guys are new, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. No cap, everybody, for this one. Hoping to do that throughout the whole series here, since I said no cap if the Celtics do make it to the NBA Finals. Golden State, the odds favorites for tonight's matchup. 3.5 point favorites for Golden State. 214 the over-under for this game tonight. Golden State coming in undefeated in their home floor, 9-0 record. They're also undefeated in Game 1s, 3-0 in Game 1s. For the Celtics, they've struggled in Game 1. There's been no team in the history of the NBA to lose a Game 1 in 3 series rounds and win an NBA championship. Boston right now is 1-2 in game ones. So this is huge if the Celtics do take it, considering the track record for Golden State and this arena rocking tonight at the Chase Center. And Boston's been playing really well on the road, 7-2 road record entering tonight's matchup here. Golden State, the more rested team. Boston was taken to 7 with the Heat on Sunday, so they only had 3 days of rest entering tonight. View Sans, thanks so much for joining in. This game, I'm not sure when it's exactly going to tip off, but usually the finals games tip off like later than the scheduled time that they have it for. Yeah, I think it's usually like 15 past the hour, 20 past the hour, because right now they have a guitarist doing the national anthem at the moment. So hopefully soon we'll have tip-off. They're going to have to announce the starting lineups. I'm pretty sure they have to do that, and then we'll finally be able to get to this game tipping off, hopefully very soon, within the next like 15 minutes. Like 15 to 17 minutes plus, I feel like. Plus is as should tip off within the next 17 minutes, because that will bring us to 9:20. Alan, thanks so much for joining back in. BGR, Jameson, welcome on board, everybody. Both of these teams have struggled with turnovers throughout the playoffs. Celtics more so because that's where their opponents generate points off of those turnovers. Golden State scores the most out of anybody entering this playoff. So even though they struggle with turnovers, they overcame those turnovers through their offense. 5-2 playoff record for Golden State when they've committed 16 turnovers or greater. For the Celtics, though, they're 0-4 in the playoffs. 7-11 in the regular season when they've committed 16 turnovers or greater for Boston. So that was the main struggle in the last series, is that the Heat kept on forcing them into turnovers. And I think whoever's going to take care of the basketball, it's going to be the big key in this game here. For Boston, it's totally different when you're going up against the Heat offense, where they were standing like stagnant on the floor, didn't really space the floor, to now this matchup with Golden State, where everybody's motioning back and forth, moving the ball around. And that's what Golden State does so well. Golden State 8-0 in the playoffs when they tally at least 28 total assists in the playoff games. Celtics 6-0 in the playoffs when they tally at least 26 assists or greater. Miami had 28 assists or greater in only 2 playoff games, whereas Golden State had that number 28 in 8 playoff games. So that's a big transition right there, going from the Heat's offense, which a lot of players just like didn't space the floor. They didn't get the best of Tyler Hero either. They faced the Bucks with just Giannis, no Chris Middleton. So this is a huge step up as far as an offense that they're going to have to defend in this matchup here. Yeah, I heard about that. So Isaiah Wong going back to Miami. I heard Drew Timmy yesterday. That's huge. So looks like Gonzaga is going to be the number 1 for what I've been hearing. Once again, 3rd straight season, Gonzaga could go in as the number 1 preseason pick for them. Phoenix Gamer, welcome back in the stream. Uncle Pizzle, glad to have you back in the stream here, brother. If you guys are new, 200 plus watching, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I'm going to tip off in a little bit. Make sure to vote in that poll. Who do you guys got in this one here? Celtics or Warriors? Pretty close in the poll right now. Yeah, Golden State got everybody healthy. So everybody is back besides James Wiseman for this game for Golden State. So Gary Payton II, he is playing tonight. He's available for Golden State. For the Celtics, Rob Williams was questionable for this matchup, but Rob Williams is good to go. He's available and inside the starting 5 for Rob Williams. He's not going to be on a minutes restriction from what I heard for Rob Williams, but they're looking to give him around like 20 minutes or so for Ime Udoka for his time tonight for Rob Williams. Chemo, thanks so much for joining in. Alan, appreciate it, man. Yeah, I was a big fan back then. I think I was 12 years old at the time. 14 years ago, I was 12 years old, so just finished up the 6th grade. I've been a Celtics fan all my life, 26 years. Raphael, welcome back to the stream. Alfredo, thanks so much for joining in. Bill, welcome back in, man. Drew Timmy is going to be at the top of that for preseason All-American. UNC could produce quite a bit. I think they're probably going to go in as the favorite, actually. Caleb Love, Armando Bacot, both back for UNC. Arrowhand, welcome in. Great, thanks so much for joining in. Going to tip off hopefully soon between these two teams. Going to take a look at the starting lineups right now. Boston on the road. This is their starting five tonight. Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford, and Rob Williams. Golden State going with their starting five. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, and Kevon Looney. Kevon Looney, a huge series against Dallas. He averaged 11 and 11 against the Mavs. This is going to be a tougher matchup, though, on the glass for Looney. Dallas struggled with the rim protection. The Celtics pretty much even on the boards with Golden State this season. I think for the Celtics, one of the things they need to find, and they need to find it fast in the series, is the three ball. They struggle last 4 games from three, 35% or less against the Heat. If they struggle to find the three ball, it's going to be tough for them because especially these home games at Golden State, they could find themselves down and in more so of a track match than they had anticipated because they want to play it through their defense, force stops, and control the game themselves for Boston. But if Golden State shooters keep on going off, the Celtics going to have to find ways to knock down big shots from the perimeter for them and going to have to find ways from behind. Chris, welcome back in, man. Took off my hat for this one tonight. I got it behind me in a Pierce jersey. Missy, thanks so much for joining in. Steve, Tyrone, Consuelo, Woody, welcome in. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Here we go. About to tip off game number 1, NBA Finals. Celtics going their Boston green uniforms tonight with the white numbers, white letters. Golden State with a home white uniforms tonight. Blue numbers, blue letters. And the Golden State logo out in front. Boston controls the opening tip. And here we go as we start off game number 1 of the NBA Finals. Celtics with the ball first. Smart. Top of the key, guarded by Curry. That's going to be the most fascinating matchup throughout this series. Smart versus Curry. Jumper to elbow. Tatum, no good. Looking for the ISO ball. Working one-on-one on Looney. But missed it off the front rim. Curry takes it up the floor for Golden State. First possession now for the Warriors. Top of the key, Wiggins. He was huge shutting down Luka in the last series, the Western Conference Finals. Wiggins takes the three straight away. Off the rim short. Rebound goes to the defense by Al Horford. Second possession now for Boston. After the first possession, both of these teams just trying to ease into it. Tatum takes the second shot, and that is way off the mark. Tatum airballs it out of bounds. So Tatum not going to the rim, just settling for 2 jumpers. For deep jumpers, and both of them misses. Not a great start from what you want to do from your star. Curry gets around. Rob Williams missed the 3. Offensive rebound. Looney back to Curry. Takes the 3, and he makes it. Curry just too quick off the catch and fire. Celtics going to have to lock up because this is a totally different matchup from what they played in the last round. Miami struggled to space the floor. Celtics going to have a lot of trouble here with the ball. Jaylen Brown had it poke loose from Thompson. Goes out of bounds, but Golden State spaces the floor. Best of anybody inside the NBA. Vegas, welcome back in. Jalen, Stoney, Eldrin, AC, Pringle, welcome on board. 10:44 left to go in the first. Celtics get the inbound. Tatum almost gave it away. Ball into the backcourt, deflected by Thompson. Jaylen Brown picks it up. 6 in the shot clock. They're going to have to go quick with it. Brown at the right wing perimeter, guarded by Looney, 1-on-1. Crossover. Takes the jumper right elbow. Off the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds by Golden State. It's going to stay Boston ball. 14 on the shot clock. 10:28 left to go on the game clock. Black Mula, welcome in. Daniel, thanks so much for joining in. Celtics struggling, taking a lot of low percentage shots right from the get-go. Tatum swings it out to the right corner. Horford at the elbow. Horford free throw circle. Gives it outside to Tatum. Jacks him another 3. Tatum gets that one to go. That's good. 3-3 to score. Jason Tatum sinks one through. 10:10 left to go in the first. Golden State with a possession. Right baseline dribble. Green. Dump off Looney. Down at the low block. Bounce pass. Cutter. Wiggins scores. Up and in. Right hand off the backboard with a layup. Celtics once again going to slow it down. Tatum at the top of the key, guarded by Wiggins off the Rob Williams pick. Sends it over to the right wing. 3 on its way. Marcus Smart got it. money from the perimeter. Celtics up 6-5. Think this is going to be a three-point shooting contest. That's what Boston has turned it into so far. Every single shot they've attempted has either been a 3 or a deep 2. Looney, baseline jumper over Horford, rattled out, and Jaylen Brown snatches the right-hand defensive rebound. Dave, welcome back in. Steve, gotta love Silverado. Wick, welcome to stream, everyone. Brown, going downhill, inside the key, gives it out to the corner. Smart, fires away from 3. Catch and fire off the back rim, missed. And the rebound controlled by Draymond Green. Here goes Golden State with it. Thompson, left corner 3, he drills it. Curry's got 1, Clay's got 1 now for a 3. Golden State on top, 8-6. A lot of shots dropping so far. 14 combined points in the first 3 minutes. Celtics with a possession. Top of the key, Horford. Guarded by Green towards his right. Gives it over to Tatum. Tatum up fakes. And Tatum will draw the foul. Around the perimeter. It's going to be charged to Wiggins on the foul guarding Tatum. Not on the shot motion, though. Mark, thanks so much for joining in. Ruby, welcome to stream. Celtics who hit the inbound, far side of the floor. Tatum, the inbound passer. Tatum gives over to Smart, back into the hands to Tatum. 9 minutes left to go in the first. Tatum dribbles to the NBA Finals logo. Crossover, dish out to the wing. Smart, catch and fire, jacks up a 3, hits it through. That's good for the triple by Marcus Smart. 3-point shooting contest, yes indeed, for the Boston Celtics. They made 3 threes so far in the first 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Draymond Green, top of the key, passes, cutter, Curry underneath, scores. That is good, up and in off the glass. Golden State by 1. Just like that, and a flash for Steph Curry, he's got 5. Scoring aplenty so far, 10-9. Hopefully you took the over in this game because that's where it's looking like. So far in this one, Tatum, dish out to the wing. Smart again will take another 3. That's off the rim. Short offensive rebound for a moment. Goes all the way to the backcourt, though. Wiggins picks it up. Blocked by Rob Williams at the low right block. We do have a whistle, though. Oh, it's going to be on Rob Williams. Blocking foul. So Rob did get a piece of Wiggins. Ooh, yeah. Fingers there. By Rob Williams. They're going to give Golden State, though, the inbounds. Inbound underneath the hoop. There's Wiggins open. He scores. 12-9 Wiggins. Big component for Golden State. Marcus Smart. Huge component for Boston. Top of the key. Tatum dribbles, drives, down the lane, floats it up, draws the contact, and the foul. First free throws we'll get of the game. Jason Tatum will shoot 2. Clock will stop with 7:53. That's the first personal foul of the game that's picked up on Steph Curry. First one by Tatum, and he missed. What's good, Joro? Welcome to stream. Adam, thanks so much for joining in, man. Second free throw, Tatum missed. Both of them around the rim and out. 7:50 left to go in the first. Celtics 3 of 8 from the floor. Golden State's 5 of 9. At the wing, Looney. Bounce pass right baseline, Green. Guarded by Tatum. Dishes out to the wing, Wiggins. Dribbles up to the free throw circle. Bounce pass over to Looney at the elbow. Hands it off to Clay. Swings it outside of Wiggins. Up fake. Dribbles. Attacks down the lane to Wiggins. Strong take. Finishes at the rim. It's good for 2. Andrew Wiggins, huge in the last series against Dallas. Pressuring Luka all over the floor. Bounce pass. Open 3 straight away. Horford. There he goes. Drills it. That's good for the 3 ball by Al Horford. Celtics have turned this into a 3-point shooting contest. All that they made are 3 is wide open. That's too easy. Nobody on Steph Curry, and he drills it. The greatest shooter of all time. Too easy for him right there. Triple. Right at the top. 7 minutes left to go in the first. Celtics with a possession. Smart. Towards his right, hands it off to Tatum. Passes out to the left wing, Horford. On top it goes to Tatum. 8 on the shot clock. Tatum gives it over, low left block. Rob Williams bounce pass. Horford fall away. Missed off the back rim too strong. Nice hustle. Jaylen Brown comes up with an offensive rebound over to Smart. Lobs it up over the top. And that's a two-handed flush thrown down by Rob Williams III with the alley-oop jam. Nice combination there by Smart and the Time Lord. It's a 3-point game. 6.5 left to go in the first. Looney. open at the wing. Bounce pass inside. Draymond Green on the hardwood. Stays alive with it, though. Over to Clay. For the shot clock. Clay guarded by Tatum. Clay dribbles. Dish out to the wing. Green will shoot a three. That missed off the back rim. Smart. Nice box out. Boxing out Klay Thompson. Comes up with a defensive rebound. 6:10 left to go in the first. Celtics with a possession. Smart gives it out to the wing. Here's Horford. Another three missed off the rim. All that the Celtics can do so far at three is Curry. We'll bring it up the floor. Midway through the first, Curry shoots the three. Got it. Steph Curry, lightning in the building. Drilling everything. 2014, we're going to head to the first TV timeout of the game. 5:55 left to go in the first. Steph Curry, boomerang. Gets around the screener set by Looney in front of Smart. And Curry knocks it down. He's got more than half of the points so far for Golden State. 11 of the 20 through Steph Curry. 3 of 4 from the floor. 4 of 5 shooting the ball. Steph Curry feeling it. And if he keeps it up, he's going to have his first ever NBA Finals MVP. Alright, if you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much all for joining in, being a part here on the channel tonight. Steph Curry absolutely balling out right now. Greatest shooter of all time. Off the pick set by his teammates. Just delivering in a big way. Boston has attempted 12 shots in this game. 8 of those shots have been 3-point shots. They're 4 for 8 from the perimeter right now. So the Celtics threes are saving them. 2 threes made by Smart. He's got 6 points, the top scorer. Tatum and Jason Tatum's got 3 so far. Jaylen Brown's yet to score. Al Horford has 3, making a 3. And Rob Williams had the lob. They only made that 1 2-point shot, and that is that was the alley-oop jam at the rim for Rob Williams. Yes, I hope to cover all the games for the finals. Next one on Sunday, I'm going to be late for that one, so just ring the notification bell so you do know when I do go live. I got a performance on Sunday night for my barbershop choir group, so we're getting back, I think. Rehearsal ends around like the show ends around like 7:45, 8 o'clock-ish, so I'll probably be back around like the second quarter, most likely. It's like a 40-minute drive from the place, so probably second quarter or halftime. Hey, there we go. Siegel the man. Lightning fast pace in this game so far, and Boston's going to have to hit their shots if they want any chance of coming back in a track race against Golden State, because this is playing out right now in the favor of the Warriors at the moment. Being in this track match, it's the number one offense that's outweighing the number one defense at the moment. Golden State shooting the ball 62% from the floor, 8 of 13, 57% from 3, midway through the first. We'll see how both teams make adjustments coming out of the first time out. What's good, James? Welcome to the stream. Shailene, welcome on board. Stunner, welcome in once again, man. The finals experience coming into play in this game. We see some nerves by Boston early going. Jason Tatum missed his first 2 shot attempts. Second shot attempt of the game was an air ball. And yeah, we haven't seen the physicality at all. I think that could be a difference maker in the series for Boston if they can show up and bring the physicality, but we've yet to see that so far. It's been the sharp shooting of Golden State. Steph Curry knocking down shots, just left open by a mile on one of his threes. Pull up in transition for Curry, just completely left open. No defensive coverage by the Celtics to communicate who is going to take Curry. So Curry has 11 of the 20 so far for Golden State. Marcus Smart has 6. So they go as far as Smart will go. And he's been the good version tonight so far for Marcus Smart, making 2 threes. Derek White into the game for the first time tonight. Jason Tatum currently on the bench as Grant Williams is out there as well. Turnaround jumper and a key. That goes down for 2 for the Celtics. So the score now 20-16. As Jaylen Brown finally gets on the board with his first two. Curry just feeling it, takes the three, and he drills it. Steph Curry having a monstrous first half right now. 4 for 5 from downtown in the first quarter alone, with 5:15 remaining in the first. Brown has it at the wing, guarded by Looney. Brown jacks up a three over Looney. Hits rim short. Curry comes out with a defensive rebound. Curry, outlet pass. Looney blocked by Jaylen Brown. Celtics have the ball. Boston bringing it up the floor now with Derek White. Moves into the hands to Brown. Brown attacks right to the rim. Throws it down with the right-handed finish. Jaylen Brown the block and the throwdown. Defense transitions into offense, and just like that, it's a 5-point game. Jordan Poole, dribble handoff from Looney. Takes the three. Poole missed off the back rim, no good. Defensive rebound pulled down by Horford. Horford takes it past midcourt for the Celtics, into the hands to Smart. Dish out to the wing. Brown jacks up the three. That is an air ball. Second air ball of the game by Boston from 3-point range. One by Tatum in the first minute. Now one by Jaylen Brown with 4.5 minutes left to go. Five-point game, Golden State has the possession. Smart guarding Curry. Curry has it at the wing. Dribbles towards his left on Smart. Top of the free throw circle, Curry. Towards his right. Passes off the roll now. Looney lost it. Goes to the bounce. That's a turnover. So Boston will come up with the basketball now. Turned over by Looney. Could not handle the pass cleanly inside the key. Grant Williams came up. And he tumbled over Looney. If Looney catches that, he draws the foul and probably scores, and that's an and-one play. So the score could have been 26-18 if he catches that cleanly and converts. Instead, it's 23-20 now. Derek White with a mid-range floater. Knocks it down. Derek White just been so critical in the last series against Miami. Jordan Poole guarded by Grant Williams. Hand off to Clay. Clay at the top of the key. Clay, Poole, Curry, Looney, and Wiggins. That's the five on the floor currently for Golden State. Offensive rebound, Looney. Hand off Clay. Fade away. Baseline Jay. Got it over Grant Williams for two. 3.5 left to go in the first. Celtics on the floor. Derek White, Al Horford, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, Grant Williams. Jumper. 15-footer straight away. That's good by Al Horford. Golden State by 3. They have the possession. Curry at the wing, guarded 1-on-1 by Grant Williams. Gives out to his left, Wiggins. Looney, bounce pass, cutting Curry, floats it up, draws the foul. It's on Grant Williams. First personal foul of the game committed by Grant Williams. Steph Curry will shoot 2 at the free throw line. And game clock will stop with 3:07. That's just too tough there. Golden State going textbook. They know that Grant Williams in the last series was a foul magnet, so whenever they see him on the floor, they're going to try to attack, go after him. And especially if they see Daniel Tice on the floor, if he ever comes out, which he barely even played against Miami, they will certainly attack that if he's ever out there on the floor. First shot, no good though. Curry missed it at the free throw line. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate all for joining in tonight. Hit us up in the chat. Who are you guys taking here to win the finals? Warriors or Celtics? Stoney, thanks so much for joining in. Miss Boozehound, welcome on board. Thanks so much for joining in again. Second shot by Curry at the line. Got it. 4-point game, 3 minutes left to go in the first. Dennis, welcome back in, brother. Jaylen Brown with the ball at the wing. Brown defended 1-on-1 by Jordan Poole. Forced out to his right around the perimeter. Brown backs his way now at the free throw circle. Brown dribbles up, drives, floats up a mid-range shot off the glass, too strong. Draymond Green comes up with a defensive rebound. Pressure from behind by White. Puts it up, missed it. Nice job by White. Tips over the ball to Grant Williams with a defensive rebound, and the Celtics have it. White looks fresh, driving right to the hole. Got blocked, though, out of bounds by Wiggins. Derek White, absolute hustler, going up the length of the floor, creating it through his defense, forcing the miss by Draymond Green down low. Got the basketball back, but just couldn't finish as he was denied at the rim by Wiggins. We're going to head to the timeout now. 2:35 left to go in the first. 26-22, great game, great series to start off. A lot of energy right now on the floor. Both of these teams just pushing the basketball. at the moment. Curry's got 15, top scorer in the game. Curry just lights out. That's in 9 minutes. He is 5 of 6 shooting from the floor, 4 of 5 from three-point range for Curry. Golden State with 7 total assists in the first quarter. And then for Boston right now, they got 6 total scores. Top scorer Marcus Smart with 6. 5 by Al Horford. 4 by Jaylen Brown. 3 by Tatum. 2 each by White and Rob Williams. Jerome, thanks so much for joining in here, man. Carrie, welcome back in the stream. My hat's behind me in a Pierce jersey. Nelson, thanks so much for joining in. Chris, welcome back in. Bent Needle, Vanison, welcome to stream, everybody, tonight. Right now, we're just in a timeout currently. Boston early on turned it into a three-point shooting contest from 3. They're 40%, 4 of 10 from the perimeter. Celtics with 7 total assists as well, same as Golden State at this moment. Golden State shooting 56% from 3, 53% from the floor for the Warriors, to 45% by Boston. Just made field goals in this game. A difference maker right now with Curry just red hot, going for redemption from the last finals that he was in. Losing to Toronto, looking for his first ever NBA Finals MVP, and Curry really showing it so far here in the early stages. What's good, Black Pen, Red Pen? Welcome in. I got a close game here. For my prediction, I got Celtics by 2, 112-110. We got 2:35 remaining in the first. Yeah, everything's pretty even right now. Rebounds 9-8 Warriors. 7-7 on the assists. Both teams with 1 turnover each. Both teams with 2 points off of turnovers. 10 points in the paint for the Celtics. 8 points in the paint for the Warriors. Golden State got up as many by 7 so far. A lot of early jitters, though, for the Celtics. Jason Tatum with an air ball first minute. Jaylen Brown with an air ball as he started to get some momentum before the previous coming back from the first time out of the game for Jaylen Brown. Jason Tatum stuck at just 3 points tonight, but he was not out there throughout an extended period of time going to this past timeout for Tatum. So we should see Tatum back onto the floor here in the final 2:35. Yeah, this is incredible pace. Welcome in. We got Warren back in the stream. All right, here we go. Coming on to the timeouts. Klay Thompson currently on the bench at the moment for Golden State. Tatum is into the game once again. So they go with Tatum, Grant Williams, Derek White, Daniel Tice, and Peyton Pritchard. So Tice and Pritchard now new to action, checking into their first finals game. Tatum at the wing, shoots a 3 over Draymond Green, missed off the back rim, and the Celtics come up with an offensive rebound by Pritchard. Another chance for Boston. Derek White, open 3 straight away over Poole, missed off the back rim again. At 2 looks, couldn't finish. Golden State with a defensive rebound. Poole at the free throw circle, gives it outside to Green. Green, Poole, Curry. And that's a 3 by Curry. He was just left wide open. The daylight. Iguodala's into the game for the first time tonight as well. Curry just pulling up from all over the place and drilling. Curry with 18 points. That's his 5th made 3 of the game in the first quarter. At the wing, it's White. White takes a 3. Missed off the back rim again. Defensive rebound, pull down. Far side of the floor for Golden State. Warriors with the ball. Poole dribbles, attacks inside. Passes out to the top. Otto Porter Jr. Moves it out to his left into the hands to Jordan Poole. Poole, dribble, dish to the corner. Open 3, Green. Missed off the back rim. Lucky as Daniel Tice wasn't even close to closing that one out defensively. Minute 15 left to go in the first. Celtics with a possession. Peyton Pritchard. Moves it out to his right to Tatum. Tatum swings it out to the top. Pritchard had an opening. Decides not to take the 3. Gives over to Williams. Dish, kick, wing. 3 on its way. Derek White drills one. That's good. Back to a 4-point game. Nice bucket there by Derek White, catching fire from the pass Nice skip pass by Grant Williams to set that up. 5 points in 5 minutes now by White. Iguodala at the wing. Lobs it down low to Green. Floats it up over Tice. Nice defense played by Tice as the Celtics come up with a defensive rebound. Outlet pass ahead. Pritchard over to Tatum. Draws the contact. Gets the hole. Count it in the bucket. And Iguodala's down. Went right into the stanchion for Iggy. He is down. Tatum will shoot one at the free throw line with 43 seconds. Tempo has been incredible to see so far. They are going super speed up the floor. Tatum going downhill off the pass ahead by Pritchard. And Iguodala coming back from injury, playing tonight. He's up on his feet, though, for Iggy. He's got into his 7th NBA Finals appearance for Iguodala, so it looks like he's good. So Iguodala is good, as Tatum will shoot one at the free throw line. 1 point game with 43 seconds left to go in the first. Tatum with his free throw makes it. Celtics would have the lead if they made their free throws earlier with Tatum. Tatum 1 for 3 at the free throw line. His first trip went 0 for 2. Joe, welcome back in. Things going pretty well, man. Green floats up the mid-range runner. Missed off the back rim, off the fingertips of Tice. Grant Williams tried to get it far side of the floor, but lost it out of bounds. It will stay Golden State possession with 31 seconds. .31 seconds left to go. Golden State will get the inbound. Iguodala, the inbound passer, on the floor with Paul Porter Jr., Curry, and Draymond Green. 14 in the shot clock. Inbound goes to Curry. Top of the key, Curry working on Tatum. Gets past him around the screen. Open three. Curry's making everything. Curry drills it once again. The greatest shooter on the planet. Showing you a clinic here in the first quarter. 21 points, making 6 threes in quarter number 1. Derek White. Pressured by Poole around the perimeter. 12 seconds left to go in the first. Still somehow, with those 6 made threes by Curry, the Celtics only down by 4. White attacks, drive, dump off the fingertips of Tice. He turns it over. Curry looking for a 3/4 court shot. It is up, and he missed to the left side of the glass. That looked accurate, though. Curry missed the 3. Left side of the backboard. It was accurate, but just to the left side of the glass. And enough power it was by Curry. It had the distance. It was just slightly left. Wow, Steph Curry, absolute blaze in the first quarter here. So fast to catch up to. 32-28. Celtics lucky. They're in this game right now. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate all for joining and being a part here on the channel tonight. 21 of the 32 going through Steph Curry for Golden State. 6 made threes in the first quarter for Curry. Right now he's on pace for 84. Hopefully you took the over for this one because that's where it's heading. A lot of fast tempo in that first quarter. Golden State shot the ball 48% from the floor, 54% from three-point range for the Warriors. Celtics shot 44% in the first quarter, 39% from 3. Lucky that they were making their threes. They had been below 35% from 3 in their last 4 games in the playoffs. And Marcus Smart, helpful in the first quarter. 6 points, tied for the top score for Smart. Also 6 with Tatum. 5 by Horford, 5 by White right now. So Celtics starting to balance it out, but a lot of jitters. A lot of jitters so far for the Celtics that we've seen. Air balls by their 2 stars. With Tatum with just 6, Brown with just 4. And missed free throws too. That's a finals record by Curry. Most made threes in a quarter. George, thanks so much for joining in. Yeah, Tatum's got 6, but didn't really have a great first quarter for Tatum. He's been able to get to the free throw line. That's it. Not a whole lot of free throws in that first quarter. Nobody's really in foul trouble at the moment. Boston only committed 1 personal foul. The Warriors with 3 for a team so far. I got my hair cut on Sunday. My hat's behind me on the Pierce jersey. Nelly, thanks so much for joining in. Good to see the Celtics able to produce offensively in this game for Boston, because if they were struggling like they were sometimes to get going to offense in like the last series, this could be a long game, but right now they're sticking right with Golden State. So we start off the second quarter. Klay Thompson, Otto Porter Jr., Iguodala, Green, and Jordan Poole. That's the 5 on the floor. So Curry is currently on the bench. Poole dumps it down low. Iguodala pass out to the corner. 3 on its way. That's good by Otto Porter Jr. for 3 from the right corner. 11.5 left to go in the second. Boston with a possession. Grant Williams. Skip pass left corner. Pritchard will take a 3. Oh, he's got it. Peyton Pritchard knocks down a left corner 3. Trading 3s there. Pritchard, Grant Williams, Derek White, Daniel Tyson, Jason Tatum. That's the 5 on the floor currently for the Celtics. At the wing, Green. Moves over to Poole. Poole dish out to the wing. Here's a 3 on its way. Klay Thompson skipped around the rim, no good. Couldn't box out, though, as Draymond Green comes up with an offensive rebound between 3 defenders, puts it up and scores. Up and in off the backboard, count it in the foul. Flexes 2 after the bucket by Draymond Green. Between Tice, Pritchard, and Grant Williams. And Daniel Tice. Another tough time coming up for the rebound by Tice. And free throw missed off the rim by Green, so they only get 2 points out of it off the putback. White gives it over to Pritchard. Dribbles, attacks at the mid-block, sends it back outside to White. White dribbles up to the top of the key, had space, moves it out to his left to Tatum. 5 in the shot clock. Tatum swings it out to the wing. White catch and fire 3 on its way. Bullseye, that's good. Derek White with a 3 ball. Raining 3s in this game tonight. Harry, welcome to the stream. Not really. 10.5 left to go in the second. Iguodala, top of the free throw circle. Hands it off to Klay. Klay dribbles up to the elbow. Bounce pass deflected by Tice. Able to get back into the hands to Iguodala. Has space. Takes the jumper. Iggy hits the 2. It's been between this 4-5 3-point range in this game. Here's the Celtics up the floor. Tatum at the wing. Guarded by Iguodala. Dribbles towards his right. Swings it over to White. White just made a 3. Lost the handle. Gets it back now. Nice job doing it, but Draymond Green comes up with a steal. Pass off kilter by White. They move it over to Thompson. Thompson fires a 3. Off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, follows it up, goes backdoor. Missed a reverse hand layup, and the rebound controlled by Tatum. Tatum, bounce pass wing. Pritchard, extra pass corner. Up fake, Grant Williams. Left baseline dribble. Dish on top, Tatum. 9:40 left to go in the second. Tatum gonna slow it down. 12 in the shot clock. Dribbles towards his left. Dribbles, drives. Skip pass right corner. Tice will take a 3. Tice makes it. Daniel Tice makes a 3 at the right corner off the skip pass by Jason Tatum. Drive and kick. The Celtics doing a ton of that so far here in the first half. Tatum with 5 total assists. His playmaking's been great right out of the get-go. Runners good by Jordan Poole. 9:10 left to go before halftime. Both of these teams firing away to fast passes to each other. 12 assists by the Celtics, 11 by Golden State. Boston with a possession. White puts the ball into the hands of Pritchard. Pritchard moves it out to the left corner. Grant Williams catching fire three. Missed off the back rim. Draymond Green defensive rebound. 8:50 left to go in the second. Golden State pushing tempo. Green passes out to the corner. Thompson gives it over to Porter. Now to the hands to Green. At the low right block, moves it on top. Porter shoots the three. Gets the three by Otto. It's a 7-point lead. 3-point shooting party. And the Celtics will burn a timeout. 8:37 left to go in the second quarter. Both of these teams just whipping the passes around the floor. That's why these two teams here have had stellar seasons moving the basketball. At the top of the NBA when it comes to assists per game, and we are seeing it right now. 24 combined assists with still 8.5 minutes remaining before halftime. 12 assists by both of these teams so far. Yep, very well looking like the over in this one. Jason Tatum with 5 assists to 0 turnovers. That is massive. The Celtics doing everything possible in this game offensively to hang in right with Golden State. Just the number one defense isn't there yet because Golden State just so fast on the floor. They're a blur. Constant movement. This is a totally different team as far as spacing compared to the Heat, where the Heat just had a lot of guys standing stagnant. Same thing with Brooklyn and that series. A lot of players just staying stagnant onto the floor. In Golden State, everybody is constantly moving to get open. Everybody's moving. Everybody's cutting. 21 points, making 6 threes by Curry. That is a NBA Finals a record for most threes in the quarter. We have 8:37 left to go in the second. So we still got quite a bit of time remaining in the second quarter with 8:37 left to go. Red Sox are doing terrible. They lost to the Reds a couple nights ago. They struck out 15 times to the Reds. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I appreciate all for joining in, being a part here on the channel. It's been nobody really to break loose for the Celtics offense so far in this game. Derek White's got himself 8 points. Like, everybody's stepping up. It's been balanced, but nobody's been able to, like, go off and start to get going. Jaylen Brown's been the least efficient player on the floor so far for the Celtics. He is 2 of 6 shooting for Jaylen Brown. He only has 4 points. So he has to get going for Jaylen Brown. It's White who has 8, Tatum with 6, Smart with 6, Horford with 5, and then finally Jaylen Brown with 4. So Jaylen Brown currently is the number 5 scorer at the moment on the Celtics. Still a lot of game left to go. Bench points so far, 14 by Boston, 10 by Golden State, 6 by Otto Porter Jr., 2 each by Iguodala and Poole. For the Celtics, Derek White with 8, a 3 made each by Tyson Pritchard. Yeah, nobody really in foul trouble in this game. It's just been a lot of just fast play up the floor. We'll see what the Celtics can do. Curry's currently on the bench at the moment. 8:29 left to go in the second. Celtics will get the inbound. Tatum has it far side of the floor with Derek White, Rob Williams, Peyton Pritchard, Jaylen Brown. That's the 5 in the court currently for the Celtics. Pritchard hands it off to Brown, turns the corner. His pass deflected out of bounds by Porter Jr. Clock will stop with 8:17, 4 in the shot clock for the Celtics as they will get the inbound. 3 personal fouls by Boston as a team, 1 each from the bench by Grant Williams, Daniel Tice, Derek White for fouls. And then 3 personal fouls as well for Golden State, 1 each by Wiggins, Curry, and Iguodala Refs put back 2 more seconds on the shot clock. 8:17 left to go. 8:19 left to go in the second now with 5 on the shot clock. Tatum will be the inbound passer, guarded by Poole, far side of the floor. Tatum gives it over to White. Currently, Tatum and Brown both on the floor together. Here's a 3 at the wing. Jaylen Brown off kilter. Missed front iron. The rebound goes to Golden State. Thompson drives right into Derek White. It's going to be called a foul on White, though. Clock will stop with 8:09. White was trying to take the charge. Feet moving, though. Around that 3-point arc where he went down. Yeah, Clay looked like he got away with that, leaning in with the right shoulder. So Thompson will inbound it near side of the floor. Gives it over to Looney. Looney hands it off to Poole. Poole stripped by Marcus Smart. Celtics come up with a steal. Into the hands to Rob Williams. Under 8 minutes left to go before halftime. Smart has it now at the wing. Smart huge in the first quarter with 2 early threes. Hands it off to Tatum. Tatum inside the key. Floats up the shot. Around the rim, no good. Off his fingertips. Rebound control by Porter Jr. Ruby, thanks so much for joining in. Arturo, welcome to stream. Pritchard's currently on the bench at the moment. 3 good to go by Klay Thompson. Largest lead of the game right here, right now for Golden State. 47-37. Celtics struggling to make their shots as a late. Golden State still converting. Tatum missed the last one. Jaylen Brown has it at the top. Brown dribbles up. 15-footer straightaway. Mid-range. Gets it. Big time J right there by Jaylen Brown with space. They needed that one to stop the 8-zip run by Golden State. Poole pushing it up. Tempo. Driving. Huge block by Rob Williams. Yeah, what's going to be drawn here? A foul. They're going to call him on the foul, I believe. Yeah. So clock will stop. 7:09 left to go. Oh no, they will call it jump ball. Yeah, that ball got wedged in between the back iron and the backboard. So jump ball at the midcourt logo and Celtics control with it. So it was not controlled as a foul by Rob Williams. There's Big Rob inside. Receives the pass, cuts the hoop and scores with a right-handed finish off the spin move. Rob Williams with a major rejection with his defense. Don't see that too often. It resulted in a jump ball wedged in between the glass and the rim. And they won the jump ball, and he received the pass cutting to the hoop and just scored. 47-41. Celtics were down by 6 in a 4-zip run themselves. All right, we take the time on the floor. 7 minutes left to go before halftime here. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Celtics with their defense from the interior really stepping up from the perimeter, though. Just cannot stop the threes. Golden State making 10 threes in the first half. Don't see that too often against the Celtics team. They're just shredding the threes. And, yeah, they made 10 threes, 8 twos for Golden State. Stringer Bell, welcome back in. Yun L. Miggs, welcome to stream. That's the second block of the game by Rob Williams for him tonight. It's going to make a huge impact in this series. But the thing is, he's probably going to play around 20 minutes or so. Celtics getting everything out of everybody, but just nobody able to break out. Whereas Golden State has had Curry just breaking out in this game right now. 21, and then Klay Thompson lately starting to rise up to the challenge too. Klay Thompson with 8. Celtics top scorer with 8 off the bench with Derek White. Tatum, Smart, and Brown all with 6 right now. There's just no answers but the Celtics defense to stop Steph Curry at the moment. No answers here in the first game stopping the three ball. That's the thing. And the other teams that they played, they had the looks from three. They just couldn't make their threes. Between the last two series for Boston's opponents, between Milwaukee and Miami, they had the looks. They just couldn't make their threes. And now you run into a team that just is drilling them all over the floor. That's the thing. What's good, Deadhead Betty? Welcome back to the stream. Italiano, welcome back in. Last time that these two teams ended up versus each other in the finals, just once before. Have to go all the way back to the 1960s. Celtics 1-5 in the series against Golden State. It was back in 1964. So we come up out of the timeout. Golden State with a possession of Wiggins with a jumper to elbow. Missed off the back rim. Defensive rebound pulled down by Al Horford. 6:40 left to go before halftime. Celtics 5 on the floor. Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Al Horford, and Rob Williams. Currently the 5 on the floor for the Celtics. Smart bounce pass to the elbow. Into the hands to Tatum. Moves on top to Smart. Gives it back over to Tatum. Defended by Curry. 1-on-1. 4 on the shot clock. Tatum backs his way on Curry. Tatum gives it outside to Smart. Takes the three. Makes the three. Gets knocked down. No foul call by Marcus Smart, but a big-time jumper. They're going to count it as a 2, actually. His foot was on the line. 47-43. I don't know how in the world there was no foul call. Smart as well comes up with a steal. Fast break ahead of Horford driving in, and he got stripped of it. Horford with numbers in the break and lost control of the basketball. Poole has it guarded by Smart, and Poole commits the offensive foul, pushing off. Both of these teams keep on pushing tempo. Let's see. Smart, his front right foot on the three-point line. Okay, so Smart actually went down himself, so he made the deep 2, went down himself, so that contact was not drawn by Wiggins. So yeah, there shouldn't have been a foul right there. When you see it in faster motion, it looked like, but that looked like more of like a landing to Smart on the slow motion one. 3 at the corner, skipped around the rim, missed off the mark by Wiggins. Rebound goes to the Celtics. Smart, entry pass, Brown, right behind the defense. Too easy, up and in off the backboard. It's a 2-point game. Janet, thanks so much for joining in. 5:15 left to go before halftime. Celtics in an 8-zip run. Curry, step back over Smart. Off the front rim, Curry missed the 3-ball. Celtics come up with a defensive rebound. Approaching 5 minutes left to go before halftime. Brown, jumper, 18-footer straight away. Oh, he lets it rain. Jaylen Brown knocks it down for the deep 2. It's tied. 47-47. Timeout taken by Golden State as it's a Celtics 10-zip run response right back. Jaylen Brown starting to get going. Back-to-back buckets with a big-time jumper. Crossover over Wiggins at the top of the free throw circle, and he drills it. Celtics right back into it. Resilient, playing with a ton of heart on the floor at the moment. They had their starting 5 into the game during the last reps that they were going on that run. So their whole entire starting 5 was in the game at that point. So things pretty close on the floor. +3 on the floor each between Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, and Al Horford. Rob Williams is a +1 right now. Jason Tatum is a -2, so he's the only starter with a minus in the plus-minus box. And then Daniel Tice, Peyton Pritchard, both with -3s. Grant Williams, Derek White with a -1 at the moment. We'll see what the plus-minus is for Golden State. +9 for Draymond Green whenever he's on the floor. That's the most for the plus-minus in this game. Klay Thompson, +6. +3 by Iguodala. But the largest minuses go to -6 with Jordan Poole, which was a question going into this matchup. How would Jordan Poole fare? Right now he's struggling, just 2 points in a 13-minute span by Jordan Poole with his first ever finals. And despite drilling those 6 threes with 21 points, Curry is a -2 at this point. So Jordan Poole -6, and then Otto Porter Jr. is -4. Rob, welcome in. Lurker, welcome to the stream. Coming from the timeout, 10-zip run by the Celtics. They've been on that run for almost 3 minutes. Missed shot in the key by Golden State. Back from the timeout. Open three at the wing. Wiggins missed around the rim. Offensive rebound. Looney puts it up and in. He scores. First bucket of the game by Looney. He had 21 and 12, a career-high 21 points in one of the games against Dallas in the last series. 4.5 left to go before halftime. Looney's got 5 rebounds. Smart gives it out to the corner to the hands to Jaylen Brown. Brown towards his right, moves it out to the top of the key to Derek White, back on the floor. White, Horford, Smart, Brown, Rob Williams. Tatum's currently on the bench at the moment. Kick out, corner, 3, Smart in the air. That misses short. Offensive rebound, Horford. It's going to be a shot clock violation. That shot altered at the corner by Golden State's defense. Ball go back to the Warriors, 4:17 remaining. Beckham, thanks so much for joining in. Archie on the stream, welcome on board. James, welcome in, man. Fearless, welcome in. 4:10 left to go before halftime. Curry moves it out to the wing into the hands of Looney. Gives it over to Green. Shovels it out to Curry at the wing. Up fake. Dribbles up into the key. Curry goes downhill. Floats it off the glass. Too strong. Nice paint defense there. Rob Williams soaring up high contesting that. Jaylen Brown now with it. Brown had his shot blocked by Wiggins. Gets it back though. Rob Williams sends it off to Brown at the wing. Brown guarded by Wiggins. Dribbles. Attacks. Swings to that left corner. 3 open on its way. And Jaylen Brown called an offensive turnover. Game clock will stop with 3:48 left to go. Ball poked to the backcourt. Golden State will track it all the way down at the edge of their backcourt with Looney, as we have a whistle, and Draymond Green talking to the referee as it will be. So we're trying to determine whose basketball it will be. It will be Celtics ball. That's a turnover. That's a turnover by Golden State. So Boston will get the ball back. 3.5 left to go in the second. Corner 3, missed by Brown. Rebound back, it goes to Golden State. Warriors with the possession at the wing, Thompson. Thompson moves it across the floor into the hands to Wiggins. He attacks down the hill. Wiggins had it poke loose. Jaylen Brown comes up with a steal on the key. Here goes the Celtics approaching the 3-minute mark remaining in the second. Brown gives over to Smart. Smart at the wing, defended by Thompson. Dribbles up to the free throw circle. Drives on Looney downhill. Gets to the rim, scores. We're tied at 49. Up and in off the backboard by Marcus Smart. Celtics getting to the rim right now. Boston leading points in the paint, 18-12 in their favor. 2:45 left to go before halftime. Bounce past the free throw circle. Looney, handoff to Thompson. Takes the 3, missed around the rim and out. Rebound goes back to Boston. Celtics with a chance to lead for the first time tonight. Brown dribbles, drives right down the lane inside, and he gets fouled. Andrew Wiggins, the one who picks up the blocking foul, while Jaylen Brown will head to the free throw line to shoot 2 to see if he can take the lead for the first time tonight for Boston. Or actually, they took the lead 6-5 early on. So this will be their first lead since 6-5. So they had the lead early on in the game. But it doesn't really feel like that. It felt like Golden State has been up this whole game. But they did lead for a brief moment. Golden State made a bucket like quick right back. They led 6-5 at one point with back-to-back threes to start the game after I think a miss by Tatum. First free throw at the line. Good by Brown. Celtics up by 1. William, welcome in. So it's huge for the Celtics how they're staying in here against the Golden State team that finished their first 3 rounds in the playoffs 9-0 on their home floor. Second shot by Brown at the free throw line as that will go through as well. 51-49, first lead since the score is 9-8. So they ended up down 10 as many in this first half. Otto Porter Jr., top of the key for Golden State. Gives over to Clay. Currently, Curry's in the floor as well. Thompson moves it outside of Porter Jr. Jacks of the 3, contested by Horford. Rattles it in. That's a tough shot, and he drills it. Otto for the triple. It's a 1-point Golden State lead. 2 minutes left to go before halftime. Otto's perfect 3 for 3 from 3. He's got 9 points. Jaylen Brown with the ball, defended by Curry at the right wing perimeter. Chase center logo, dribbles, attacks down the lane. Brown floats up the shot, blocked. Gets it back though, but he gets called in the travel. Traveled right back after it was blocked by Draymond Green on its way up. And a turtle by Jaylen Brown. $1:55 left to go before halftime. Back and forth, here we go. It's been Golden State leading basically this whole game. Winning besides a minute that the Celtics led. Curry, step back, thinking about it. Got called in the turnover though. Pushing off. So Curry trying to create that step back. He got called. Pushing off though on Marcus Smart. Offensive foul, lowering that right arm into the body area. Smart. So that's Curry with foul number 2. He's got 2 personal fouls. Wiggins has 2. Celtics with a jumper, and that is good for 3 by Al Horford. Big Al getting on the action. 54-52. 1:20 left to go before halftime. Thompson, top of the key, defended by White. Moves out to his right to Wiggins. Bounce past Green at the right baseline. Green, defended by Smart. Moves on top to Wiggins. Dribbles. Backs his way. Spin move. Contested by White. Tough take. Scores. 54-54. Final minute left to go before halftime. Here we go. What a game in game 1 of the series. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. White moves out to Horford. Lobs it down low. Tatum snags it between a double team. Tatum missed it, but he got fouled. Held on to down low. Defended by Curry. I think that's going to be Curry's third. If that's on Curry, he was defended by Clay and Curry. That will be Curry's third if it's charged to Curry. Let's see. Curry behind Tatum. Yeah, that's on Curry. That's number 3. So personal foul picked up by Steph Curry. His third. Jason Tatum will shoot at the free throw line. Curry has 3. Wiggins has 2 for foul trouble. Celtics with 2 personal fouls by Derek White. And that is it. First shot by Tatum is good. 54 seconds left to go before halftime. Celtics going right after Steph Curry will have to go back to the bench for the final minute before half. So Curry currently on the bench. Jordan Poole into the game. Second free throw is good by Tatum. Celtics by 2. Resilient. Otto Porter Jr. has it top of the key. Gives out to the wing to Thompson. Clay. Kick out corner Porter. Porter guarded by Tatum. Handoff. Clay double team. Bounce pass Porter inside. Swings it out to Wiggins. Wiggins into the key. Circles around the rim. Moves it out to the corner. Into the hands of Poole. Floats at the shot. And he turns it over. Stepped out of bounds. Back foot on the line. That's Porter Jr. Turnover by Porter Jr. for Golden State. 32 seconds left to go. Celtics defense start to step up. Boston will have the basketball. Combined 20 made threes in this game. That's the most in a half in NBA Finals history for made threes. Smart. Bounce past Tatum. Fall away. Tough jumper. Off the front rim. No good by Jason Tatum. Defensive rebound pulled down by Draymond Green. Shot clock turned off. 15 seconds left to go before halftime. Golden State with a possession. Jordan Poole, the ball handler. Crowd rises to his feet. 10 seconds left to go. Poole. Defended by White. Switched by Brown now. 5 seconds remaining. Gives over to Green. Back over to Poole. 3 seconds. Poole guarded by Horford. Step back 3 in the air. That's at the top of the glass. Will not count. And that is it as we go into halftime. The Boston Celtics with a 2-point lead. Trail as many by 10 points in the first half. In a relentless group for Boston as they lead now going to halftime. 56-54. What a half so far, everybody. Jaylen Brown starting to get on a roll in the late stage of the second quarter. Going into halftime, giving the Celtics some momentum. They shot out of a cannon on a 10-zip run at one point to tie the game up at 47. They trailed as many by 10, 47-37, and then tied it up at 47 apiece. Allowed Steve Kerr to call a timeout. 12 points by Jaylen Brown, 10 points by Marcus Smart, 8 points, 7 assists by Jason Tatum. Celtics with 16 assists in the first half alone. Drive and kick. The skip pass is working to perfection right now for the Celtics as they are shooting 43% from the three. Able to hang in this game because they've shot the three ball extremely well tonight. Steph Curry going off in the first half. He had 21 points by Curry, making 6 threes of 9 attempts in an 18-minute span. But Curry in some deep foul trouble right now. He's got 3 personal fouls to go into halftime. Celtics with the edge, points in the paint, 18-14. Also, Boston, not much in foul trouble. Golden State, 7 total personal fouls, 4 by Boston. And the Celtics just, both of these teams with turnovers, 8 by Golden State, 7 by Boston so far in that first half. Golden State's got just 2 points though off of Boston turnovers, which is huge because that's how the Heat was able to live in that series against the Celtics. But it's actually Boston shooting the ball better. So the number one defense taking over the second stage of the second quarter. Golden State shot the ball the first 6 minutes of the game at 62% from the floor. And that number's now come down to 45.7% by Golden State, missing in their looks as of late. Whereas Boston's been able to connect on their looks and get to the rim. Celtics 47% shooting in the first half for Boston. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. But the Celtics come away with a victory tonight here. This is huge. Golden State's undefeated on their home floor, 9-0. Boston's been playing extremely well on the road, 7-2 record on the road. And even though a lot of the predictions go with Boston for the predictors, the ESPN BPI index, the 538 projections, that I heard it was like an 80-20 prediction for the Celtics over Golden State. The odds makers out in Vegas or elsewhere, because a lot of people, it's popular here. Golden State's got home floor, and the odds makers definitely going for Golden State as they came in as a 3.5 point favorite in this game. The thing to monitor here is how Golden State plays in the third quarter. This team goes off in the third quarter. The Celtics struggle in the second half. They have usually a solid second quarter for Boston. Before the third quarter, they've had some problems in, like game 1 against Miami when they got outscored by 25. So that's a thing to monitor here, as how Steve Kerr will be able to make his adjustments with his finals experience going up with the Celtics. And they know the last time they played a game 1, they better learn from that mistake if they want to have a chance to take this. Because if they do, this is huge news to Boston if they take one of these games at Golden State. This is big. Because how the schedule favors Boston next week is huge. So here's the schedule. After this game, there's 2 full days of rest. They play again on Sunday. After Sunday's game, there's 2 full days of rest. They play at Boston on a Wednesday. And see how there's 2 full days of rest, Friday and Sunday off between games 1 and game 2 at Golden State. Fast forward the clock to next week. In Boston, they get just 1 full day of rest. They play on Wednesday and Friday next week over in Boston. So there's no extra day in between like there is out in California. Between game 1 and game 2. Between game 3, game 4, both in Boston, there's just a Thursday. That's it. So that's huge. That's huge for the benefit for the schedule for Boston. That their home games are a tad closer than Golden State as far as on the schedule. Yeah, it's been a great game. If you guys like 3-point shots like I do, we got a great one here. 20 combined 3-point shots. That is the most 3-point makes ever in an NBA Finals game. 20 combined made threes. Celtics went 9 for 21 from 3, 43% from 3-point range in the first half. Golden State went 46%, 11 for 24. Steph Curry has made more than half of those threes, 6 of 9 from the perimeter by Curry. Boston's had more players step up. 12 points by Jaylen Brown, 10 by Marcus Smart, 8 by Tatum, 8 by Horford. Whereas Golden State's had one player go off, Steph Curry, and he's in foul trouble at the moment. So the big question for Golden State is who's going to step up? That's the thing. Who's going to step up in the second half? Klay Thompson, 8 points. 8 points by Wiggins. Otto Porter Jr., perfect 3 of 3 from 3-point range. What's good, Peter Paul? Welcome to stream. Looks like Golden State took the poll, 62-38. Thanks so much all for voting. Mr. Tops is my tortoise. Yeah, he's in the other room right now. I usually only get him when my family is around. What's good? Welcome in, Aaron, back on the stream. Celtics defense really struggled throughout like the first 18 minutes or so. Their defense has come together though for the last 6 before halftime. Rob Williams with 2 big blocks in the first half. Their interior defense was special early on, with some big stops. But it's just consistency that they have to get. They're getting ripped by the threes that Golden State's made, which they haven't really faced a team that could make their threes. There was no Chris Middleton in the Bucks series, and then there was not really Tyler Hero in the Miami series. He played, but he wasn't himself for Tyler Hero. And Kyle Lowry, Max Strus for his sharp shooting. Those guys were going through injuries themselves. So they haven't taken on a team that could knock down their threes, because the Celtics defense throughout the regular season was incredible, known for their interior defense, getting stops. Like that Game 7 where they forced Giannis out of all sorts. That was through how locked they played on the interior defense, getting those stops. Both of their last series opponents, the Bucks and the Heat, they had the looks from 3, but they just couldn't send them home. And tonight, Golden State has the looks, and they are capitalizing. 11 made threes in the first half for Golden State, but they've only made 10 twos. Yeah, I think... Yeah, that's what the Celtics are trying to do. We saw Jason Tatum, he was going right after Curry to put him into foul trouble when he was getting into the paint. Tatum saw that there was a mismatch there for his size advantage, so he went right after Curry and got the bucket. So that's what the Celtics are going to do. They know that Curry is, as of now, the lone threat in this game. That's the reason why Golden State led the majority of the first half, was because of Curry. And they're just going to keep on attacking that area to bring up his foul total count even more. And that'll mean Marcus Smart just keeps on pressuring Curry. Gonna have to make it tough for him to make his threes, because Curry got called. One of the fouls was offensive for Curry. He pushed off being defended by Smart. What's good, Mini Hoop? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, this game is all Curry. What's good, Jose? Welcome back in. Yeah, Tops was a good favor in that Game 7. I brought him out in Game 3 against the Heat. He wasn't so helpful in that game. He was helpful in the comeback, though, but not this. I didn't show him in the start. I showed him both of the games at halftime, so I didn't show him before they were down by 26 in that game. What's good, Decimon? Welcome in. TGU, welcome back on the stream. My turtle's in the other room. Yeah, well, it was like a little longer on the back than the front. Points in the paint right now. Celtics leading 18-14 for points in the paint. Yeah, things going pretty well. I had macaroni, cheese, and rice. Macaroni and cheese and rice today. I actually didn't hear about that. Joel, thanks so much for the dono, man. Really appreciate it. Let's get that dono hype out on the stream here for Joel. Tatum's got to get going, though. Tatum's only just 2 for 9 from the floor. He's got to the free throw line most out of anybody for the Celtics, but Jason Tatum, the percentages have dropped a ton lately for Tatum. Like, this is your superstar guy right here for Jason Tatum, the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And the efficiency has been a problem lately by Tatum. Playmaking has been great tonight by Tatum. No turnovers, 7 assists to 0 turnovers by Tatum. So Tatum's got 8 points, shooting just 2 of 9 from the floor. And his efficiency lately has been a struggle. Game 6 was great against the Heat. He shot the ball 75% from the floor. Game 7, though, he only shot 43%. So he's had his trouble. Game 5 against Miami, 35%. Game 7 against Miami, 43%. Even worse in Game 3. He was just 21% in Game 3 for Jason Tatum. So he's had horrific, odd games for Tatum. 1, 3, 5, and 7 in the Miami series. 22% from 3 in Game 1 against Miami. Game 3, shot just 21% from the floor in 41 minutes. That was the game that he had 10 points in 41 minutes. 3 of 14. Game 5, Tatum was just 2 of 8 from 3, 35% from the floor. In Game 7 against the Heat, he was only 43%. Though 57% from the perimeter tonight. Just 2 of 9. He's going to really have to step it up here in the second half. Which he had some big-time shots against the Heat. Thing to monitor is how well Golden State plays in the third quarter. And if they could do that to the Celtics here. Celtics looking to hopefully learn from their mistake. Game 1 against Miami where they got outscored by 25 points. Their offense hasn't really gone stagnant tonight, which has been huge. They're going to have to keep that offense going here in a track match tonight. We get back to action. Golden State down by 2, right to left in the floor for the Warriors. Green gives it over to Thompson, moves it on top. Wide open 3, Wiggins straight away. Skips in. Good start for the Warriors with a wide open 3. Pinballs around and it goes down. Michael, thanks so much for joining in. Tiger Wolf, welcome on the stream. 11.5 left to go in the third. Horford, top of the key. Lobs it inside. Intercepted by Curry. Tatum tried to have position. Curry jumped the route. Intercepted it. Curry at the wing. Swings it on top of Looney. Looney hands it off to Curry. Dribble handoff. Floats up the teardrop. Gets it. Curry with 23. As he knocks down the mid-range runner. And just like that, Golden State goes on the 5-zip run in the first minute of the third. Boston with a possession. Tatum up fake. Spin move on Curry. Attacks the rim. Floats up the shot. No good. Tipped up. Battle for the rebound. Looney comes out with a defensive rebound. 10:55 left to go in the third. Thompson at the wing. Dribbles towards his right around the perimeter. Defended by Brown. Clay turns the corner. Right baseline dribble. Passes left baseline to Wiggins. Moves it out to the wing. Open 3. Draymond Green. Off the rim. No good. Nice box out by Marcus Smart with a defensive rebound. Looking to push it. Smart gives over to Brown. Brown swings it out to the wing. Horford extra pass. Smart up fake. Drives. Going inside. Smart floats it up. He got it. Behind the back, goes with a basketball off the ball fake. Takes it himself to the hole and floats it up and scores by Marcus Smart. Smart's up to 12, tie for the top score with Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. Jumper is good, though, for a deep 2 for the Warriors. 61-58. 10 minutes left to go in the third. That is Wiggins. He's got himself 13. Curry is on the floor at the moment. He's got 3 personal fouls, though. Most fouls out of anybody. Tatum, first turnover of the game, looking for the cutter. Rob Williams behind the basketball, and it got intercepted by Green. Green fouled right before midcourt by Boston. Game clock will stop with 9:58 in the third. That's the first turnover of the game by Tatum. A lot of stuff rides in his decision-making. He's been great tonight as far as facilitating the ball around, but that was his worst play offensively of the game. Thompson lost the handle. Oh, man, loose ball. Rob Williams comes out with a hustle. Gives it over to Tatum. Tatum draws the contact and the foul on Green. Incredible hustle on the floor by the Time Lord. Diving for that loose ball. Tatum to shoot 2 at the free throw line. 9:43 left to go in the third. What's good, Boulder Vaughn? Welcome back to the stream, man. Juan, welcome in. First shot good by Tatum. Justin, welcome back in the stream here, brother. What a game we got. Head-to-head, toe-to-toe. A nail-biting one so far in game number 1. Boston 7-2 on the road. Golden State 9-0 in their home floor. Second free throw is good by Tatum. Tatum joins the double-digit club along with Brown and Smart. 12 each by Brown and Smart. Tatum's now got 10. 9.5 in the third. Deep range 3. Curry hits it. His 7th made 3 of the game. Splash City by Steph Curry tonight with 26. 9.5 left to go in the third. Celtics down by 4. Smart gives over to Tatum. Tatum top of the key. Wide open. Shoots the 3. Missed off the back rim. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Clock will stop at 9:16. Ronnie Chase, welcome on board, everybody. What a game tonight. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Golden State will get the inbounds. 9:10 left to go before halftime. Curry, Wiggins, Green, Looney, and Thompson. That's the 5 of the floor currently for Golden State. Around the perimeter, we have a whistle, and it's going to be charged to Marcus Smart reaching in, defending Curry. Around the screen. Tried to get around the screener, and then he bumped into Curry. So Smart called on his first personal foul of the game. 9 minutes left to go in the third. Golden State with a possession. Curry receives the handoff from Green. Bounce pass Green off the roll down. Kick out corner. Open three in the air. Wiggins. Missed off the back rim. Offensive rebound Green. Green dribbles back outside. Top of the key Green dribbles. Drives down the lane. Attacks. Missed the floater. Second shot missed off the glass. Lost out of bounds in the corner. It's going to stay Golden State ball though. Wow. That was generous to the Warriors to get that. It looked like it was off the fingertips of Draymond Green last, but no. Referees said that Boston touched it last. 8:40 left to go in the third. Step back jumper baseline. That's good by Klay Thompson. 6-point Golden State lead. 8:30 left to go in the third. Celtics with a possession. Smart. Moves it out to Tatum. Tatum top of the key towards his left around the perimeter. Guarded by Looney 1-on-1. Tatum swings it out to the corner. Horford off fake. Backs his way. Right block down low. Horford puts it up. Huge contact. And now will be a blocking foul charge to Golden State on Draymond Green. Al Horford will go to the free throw line. Shoot two. Clock will stop with 8:20. Sean, welcome in from Jamaica. Gandhi, thanks so much for joining in. Heavy contact by Horford. He was sent flying, defended by Green. Horford to shoot two at the free throw line. We got 8:20 left to go. This game's starting to get physical right now. First shot by Horford missed off the front rim. Gotta love close games. Unlike the last conference finals round. Second shot good by Horford. 5-point game. Crunch time favors Golden State. Celtics struggled throughout the season in crunch time. Curry at the edge of the midcourt logo. Top of the key Curry. Will he launch for a 30-footer? Dribbles up, takes the three. Oh man, with a wingspan. Rob Williams comes up with a major rejection. Denies Curry at the wing. Third block of the game by the Time Lord. Tatum takes the three. Off the back rim, no good. Draymond Green with a defensive rebound. I get the Celtics by 2, 112-110 to win this one. Green, top of the key. Bounce pass over to Klay. Klay dribbles, attacks down the lane, moves it out to the top. Green swings it over to the wing to Klay. Dribbles inside the key. Floats the pass out to the top. Hand off from Green to Curry. Curry drives down the lane, goes reverse hand. Missed the layup. Offensive rebound. Looney swatted by Horford and fouled. Looney will shoot two at the free throw line. Game clock will stop with 7:34. What a game. So Kevon Looney will shoot two coming up at the free throw line. Not a usual place tonight for Golden State. They've only attempted 3 total free throws tonight. There's 1 of 3 at the free throw line. First shot by Looney. That's good. Looney will shoot a second one coming up. Got it. 7-point lead for Golden State. Looney's been silent tonight with just 3 total points. He's got 7 rebounds, 19 minutes. Had a huge series against Dallas due to a struggling rim protection for the Mavs. Left baseline dribble Tatum. Floats it, skip past the Smart. Out to the corner. Wide open 3 out. Horford drills it. That's good. Al Horford on the spot making open threes. 4-point game with 7:10 left to go in the third. Horford becomes the 4th Celtic tonight in double figures scoring. Corner 3 missed by Curry. Offensive rebound Looney. Out to the wing. Wiggins shoots a wide open 3. Drills it. Looney getting these big offensive rebounds right now. Rebound numbers at the moment favoring Golden State plus 6, 27-21. 10 offensive rebounds by Golden State, just 3 by the Celtics. As we're going to take a timeout on the floor. 71-64, 7 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Second chance points is what Golden State thrived upon in the last series. They're doing it once again. with a +7 on the offensive glass. Celtics, the more balanced team, 12 each by Horford, Smart, and Brown. Horford's got the most firepower from the perimeter out of any Celtic tonight. Horford's 3 of 4 from three-point range in 23 minutes. 10 points by Tatum with 7 assists, leading the team in playmaking. 18 assists by Boston, 17 assists by Golden State. A lot of great open ball movement, with both of these teams can space the floor in an incredible clip. Golden State's got a trio going at the moment. 26 by Curry, 16 by Wiggins, and 10 by Klay Thompson. Wiggins has been monster in the playoffs. Rising up against Dallas was the one to pressure Luka and just get into his mind and tire out Luka throughout the game and force just a battle there in the series against Luka. Just forced him into a tough Game 5. And Wiggins tonight, big X factor for Golden State with 16 points, 7 of 13 from the floor with 2 blocks. Certainly has panned out, looking like a number 1 pick these past 2 weeks for Andrew Wiggins, what he is doing on the floor. It's been a great game. Largest lead, Golden State by 10. It's been a game where everybody's just stuck to their television dial tonight because it's been a great game. You don't need to turn it off like the last round where there was just multiple blowouts in the conference finals. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action, play-by-play, NBA games, college hoops as well. Thanks so much all for joining in. Hit us up in the chat. Feel free to let us know who you guys are rooting for tonight in this game. If you're taking Boston, if you're taking Golden State, let us know out in the stream. Feel free to let us know where you guys are tuning in from. We connect the world out here. A lot of great members in the channel from all over the map. Let us know where you guys are watching from. Ben Bay, thanks so much for joining in. Meredith, welcome in. Capsule, welcome aboard. Celtics 7-2 on the road. Just 1-2 in game 1s in the playoffs. Won by 1 point on a Jason Tatum game-winning layup against Brooklyn in game 1 in the first round. After that, they lost game 1 against Milwaukee and Miami. Golden State perfect in their home floor in the playoffs at 9-0. William, thanks so much for joining in from Lawrence. Resty, welcome back in from the Philippines. 123 total games by the Warriors for NBA Finals experience. The Boston Celtics, 0. With a new first-year head coach with Ime Udoka, the complete turnaround, 18-21, 11th in the East, and now playing in the NBA Finals. Mid-range, Jaylen Brown missed off the rim. Draymond Green comes up with a defensive rebound. Back from the timeout, 6:35 left to go in the third. Golden State with a possession. At the left wing, Green hands it off to Curry. Curry dribbles, attacks down the lane, floats up the shot. Curry gets knocked down, gets the layup though, no call. 9-point lead for the Warriors. Celtics looking to see if they can have a response here. Yep, I've already been told that. Yeah, I've been told that quite a bit before. Yeah, my girlfriend even said that to me. I look like Freddie Mercury. Elijah, welcome in. Victoria, welcome back in. Ricky, welcome back on the stream here, man. From Mexico, welcome on board, JJ. 6:15 in the third. Grant Williams, Al Horford, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. That's the 5 on the floor currently for the Celtics. 10 on the shot clock. Smart has it, dribbles, attacks down the lane, floats it up over the top. Horford snags it. Back into the hands of Smart, gives over to Grant Williams. Deflected by Curry, 2 on the shot clock. Brown up fake, takes the 3 straight away. Off the rim, no good. Wiggins comes up with a defensive rebound. 5:50 left to go in the third. Celtics going stagnant. Last couple offensive possessions. Deflection by Brown. Held on to Green, though, and got called for the reach-in. Clock will stop with 5:50. Not a clean steal by Jaylen Brown. It will go back to Golden State. Golden State with a big third quarters. They're now outscoring the Celtics 19-8 in the third. Boston's offense in this third quarter looking like that Game 1 offense against Miami in the third, and Golden State looking like their typical third quarter offense, making adjustments after adjustments. Their NBA Finals experience coming into play right now. Wiggins gives out to the wing to Clay. Turns the corner. Jumper off of 1 foot. Missed it off the front rim. Great contest by Boston. Outlet pass. Smart couldn't handle it. Off his fingertips. Turns it over. Tatum with a turnover. Second turnover of the game by Jason Tatum. Had 7 assists to 0 turnovers in the first half. No assists to 2 turnovers in the second half. Just a little bit too much steam in that outlet pass. Had Smart in transition. Curry underneath the hoop. Pass deflected. Near side of the floor. Out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum though. It's a shoe that comes flying off. That's off of the foot of Curry. Tano, thanks so much for joining in, man. Abdul, welcome back in. Celtics been in this position down before. They trailed this Maine by 10. At one point in the first half, 47-37. They got onto a 10-zip run. So we'll see how Boston responds coming up. They're down by 9. One more bucket will put Golden State up by either 11 or 12, which would make it a larger lead. We're going to head to a timeout first, though. 5:19 left to go in the third. Celtics with just 8 total points through the first 6 minutes, 41 seconds in the third quarter. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate all for joining in here, being a part of the channel tonight. Raymar, Romer, Coleridge, welcome on board. Pastor, thanks so much for joining in, man. Great game tonight. Still a lot of time remaining. 5:19 left to go in the third. The rebound numbers are slipping away from Boston, though. That's what's torching the Celtics as of late. Second chance points for Golden State, 29-22. Golden State leading the rebound column, +7 on the total rebounds, +7 on the offensive rebounds as well, 10-3. Jordan, thanks so much for joining in, man. Hey, Gilly, welcome back. Richard, thanks so much for joining in. Not many falls in this first game. It's been a lot of just fast, constant pushing of the basketball, ball movement, especially early on in this one. Just 8 total personal fouls by the Celtics, 10 by Golden State. Not much foul trouble besides Steph Curry with 3 personal fouls for the Warriors. And then also 3 by Draymond Green. 2 by Wiggins for fouls. And then for the Celtics, just 2 personal fouls by Derek White. That's it. Everybody else playing with either 1 or 0. Fishing Adventure, welcome in. Justin, appreciate it, man, for joining in from the Philippines. George from Jamaica, welcome on board. We got Armando. Catherine, welcome to the stream, everybody. Dave, thanks so much for joining in. Right now, we're just in a timeout. We got 5:19 left to go in the third quarter. Celtics starting to miss their shots as of late. That's allowed Golden State to start to pull away. This game is at Golden State's home floor. First 2 games are out in San Francisco. Games 1 and 2. Games 3 and 4 out in Boston. If there's a Game 5, goes back to San Francisco. Game 6 in Boston. Game 7 is in Golden State. MJ, welcome to the stream once again. Strong third quarter by Golden State. Off the inbound, he add 2 more to it. 7-zip run by the Warriors. Come back from the timeout. They lead by 11, largest lead of the game. Golden State outscoring Boston 21-8 in the third quarter. Celtics with a possession. White puts the ball into the hands of Smart. Smart guarded by Wiggins. Dribbles up into the key. Smart. Up fake. Nice bounce pass down low. Grant Williams, he couldn't convert on it. Grant Williams, you got to finish that, man. Come on. 4:40 left to go in the third. Had to slip away from him at the very last second. Clay. Jumper. Off the back rim. Defensive rebound pulled down far side of the floor by Al Horford. Gives over to Tatum. Down by 11. Tatum looking to have a big shot into him. Gives it down lane to White. Huge rejection by Looney. Kevon Looney coming in at the last moment. Swats that one out of bounds. As he comes in and attacks the dribble drive penetration to the rim by Derek White and denies him. 4:30 left to go in the third. Inbound over to Tatum. Tatum dribbles. Nice dump off down low to Smart. Smart puts it up. Blocked by Looney. Gets the ball back, though. Out to Tatum at the top. Tatum dribbles. Down the lane. Floats to the shot. Good to go. That's good with a friendly bounce. 9-point game. 4:10 left to go in the third. Big bucket by Tatum. He's up to 12 now. 4 players with 12 each for the Celtics. Tatum, Horford, Brown, and Smart. Golden State with a possession. Floater. Curry knocked down by Tatum, who picks up the blocking foul. And Curry will shoot 2 at the free throw line. The clock will stop now with 4:02 left to go. $0.02, welcome in. Calio, up in smoke, welcome on board. Yes, I went to college for communication. First shot, good by Curry at the free throw line. 10-point game. Second shot's good. 77-66. 4 minutes left to go in the third. Celtics will have the possession. Boston pass midcourt with Derek White. He's got Jason Tatum, Al Horford, Marcus Smart, Grant Williams on the floor. Tatum gets the ball out of his hands quickly. Gives it to Horford. Missed the corner 3. And now the shots are struggling to drop for Boston. On the opposite side of the floor, just 10 points with under 4 minutes left to go in the third. 3 open. That is good by Jordan Poole. From the outside, largest lead right here, right now for Golden State by 14. 3.5 left to go in the third. Celtics in trouble. Bounce pass out to the wing. Grant Williams moves it out to the corner to Smart. Smart at the top of the free throw circle. Bounce passes out left corner. Grant Williams, left baseline dribble. Swings it out to the corner. Tatum outside. It goes to White. Shoots the 3 ball. That's good. Derek White with a big time 3. Celtics draw winning 11. Ain't over till it's over. They're going to need a lot more buckets, and a ton more stops. But Derek White's been huge. He becomes the 5th player double figures for the Celtics right back. Otto Porter Jr. is feeling it up the floor. Quick open 3. Good. 14 it goes again. 16 threes by Golden State. 12 main threes by Boston. That's good from the corner by Al Horford. Trading threes at this rate. Between 14 and 11. 2:45 left to go in the third. Jordan Poole will take it past midcourt. Poole dribbles. Drives down the lane on White. Poole to the bucket. And White gets called on the fall underneath. So the clock will stop now with 2:37. This will send Jordan Poole to the free throw line, shoot 2. Golden State's in the bonus. Chris, thanks so much for joining in, brother. Roderick, welcome in. Oop. My bad. 72. Or, yeah, 72-84. So we get the first one. Hit the 4. My bad. I think it froze up on one side, yeah. 84-72 we get. 2:37 remaining. Yeah, sometimes this, my thing will glitch for some reason. If it does that. Second one's good. It's 85-72 if you guys are just joining in. 2.5 left to go in the third. White moves it outside to Tatum. Tatum shoots the three off the back rim. Missed. Battle for the rebound. Offensive rebound for a moment. Rob Williams had it ripped away, though, by Porter. 2:15 remaining. Spin move. Pull. Dish out to the wing. Wide open is Porter. Nobody on him. Spots up. Shoots the three. Missed. Wiggins trying to go for the rebound. Contacted. And it's going to be another Celtics foul. So Wiggins will head to the free throw line now. 2:10 remaining. Golden State's out hustling Boston. Rob Williams couldn't come down with a rebound. Otto Porter Jr. has been huge as far as the minutes that he's been providing on the floor. So Wiggins will shoot 2 at the free throw line. We got 2:10 remaining in the third. First one is good. Otto Porter Jr. off the bench. He's got 12 points in a 15-minute span. 4 or 5 from 3. It's been open constantly. Second one good. So Golden State with players stepping up, able to put this up to a 15-point lead. Celtics not into the track race right now, looking to get back into it. Brown floats it up off the fingertips of Rob Williams, and Golden State comes up with the basketball. 1:50 remaining. Curry, step back three straight away, missed off the back rim. Defensive rebound pulled down by Grant Williams. Jaylen Brown going downhill. Dish out to the top. Wide open three. Tatum lines it up. Too strong off the back rim. Tatum having a terrible night with his efficiency. 2-on-1. Brown off the glass scores off the steal by Tatum. They needed those two. Tatum just not even close in this game to the hoop. He is 3 of 14 shooting. 1 of 5 from 3. That cannot be your numbers for efficiency by your superstar scorer on the team. Handoff, Green off to Curry. Dribbles, attacks down the lane. Curry deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Boston. It's going to stay with 1:10 remaining on the clock. 3.5 on the shot clock. Curry underneath inbound passer. Back out to Curry in the corner. Jumper at the baseline. Missed off the mark. Rebound goes to Tatum. Gives over to White past midcourt. White bursts of speed. Attacking right block. Outside it goes to Rob Williams. Gives over to Tatum. Tatum swings it out to the wing. Out to the corner. White up fake. Right baseline dribble. Up fake as he goes up and will draw contact in the foul. Derek White to shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on to Wiggins, who picks up the blocking foul. So that'll be Wiggins' second personal foul. Curry and Draymond Green with 3, Wiggins with 2. 52 seconds left to go. White with his first one as he makes it. Golden State all season long making some big third quarters happen. They're outscoring the Celtics here 33-19 in the third. Second shot by White. That's good. 50 seconds left to play. 11-point lead by Golden State. Curry will take it past midcourt. Curry's going to slow it down. 12 on the shot clock. Guarded by White, 1-on-1. Moves it out to the right wing. Over to Klay Thompson. Away from the basketball, though. We have a whistle. And the Celtics pick up a foul. That's going to be charged to Peyton Pritchard. Away from the ball. So that will send Golden State into the bonus 2 free throws. It's just the first game. I don't know how the Celtics are done after the first game. Still have to play a series. Boston also lost game game number 1 against the Bucks and the Heat, so they aren't done. First shot good at the line. Second shot's good by Jordan Poole. 13-point lead with 35 seconds in the third. Celtics with a possession at the left wing. Jaylen Brown dribbles, drives, attacks downhill. Brown floats up the shot, missed off the front rim. Cleaned up, though, with a putback jam. That's good for the two-handed putback by Rob Williams. 20 seconds left to go in the third. Rob Williams tonight, 6 points, 4 boards, 4 blocks. Jordan Poole will bring it up the floor. Final 15 seconds left to go. Iguodala's on the floor right now in the final 10 seconds. 2-second differential shot clock, game clock. Iguodala from the corner shoots the 3, knocks it down. That's good for the corner 3. 14-point lead for Golden State. White attacking, going downhill, will draw the foul. So Derek White will shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's charged to Iguodala. So Derek White will shoot 2 more. 1.6 seconds left to play. First one good. Second shot by White is good. .6 seconds left to go in the third. Thompson, the inbound passer, gives her to Poole. Poole floats up a 3/4 court shot. Right to the rim it goes. We close out the end of 3. 92-80 at the end of the third quarter. Golden State leads by 12 with a big third quarter. Outscored the Celtics 38-24. Alright, if you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate it all for joining and being a part here on the channel. Golden State with other players rising. Big first half by Steph Curry. And then other players stepping in to help them out here in the scoring column in the second half. Otto Porter Jr. having a great game off the bench. He's got 12 points, 4 of 5 shooting from 3 in a 17-minute span. Curry the top scorer, 30. 20 by Wiggins. 10 by Klay Thompson. Draymond Green has 10 rebounds, and Looney has 9 rebounds in this game today. Celtics with 5 players double figures, but nobody really going off for Boston. 15 points from the bench by Derek White. He is the top scorer. 14 by Jaylen Brown, but yet to make a 3. He's 0 for 5 from the perimeter. They're going to be better with a duo between Brown and Tatum. They got 26 combined points. Brown with 14, Tatum with just 12, but they're combining to shoot the ball. Just 9 made shots out of 31 attempts. They're just 9 of 31 from the floor between Tatum and Brown tonight. That ain't going to cut it for their top 2 players. 15 by Horford. Tatum does have 9 assists, but he's just struggling with his efficiency. It's a seesaw with his shooting efficiency. Golden State ripping through the threes. Rebound advantage, +5 in the glass for Golden State. +5 in the offensive rebound advantage, too. And 17 threes, it's not going to cut it for Boston's defense. 17 threes. Their last 2 opponents had the looks from 3. They just couldn't send them home. Now they're playing against a team that can make their threes. Where Golden State just peaking at the right time. 17 threes by Golden State out of 37 attempts. That's good for 46% from the perimeter. Boston, 12 of 29 from three-point range at 41%. Both teams shooting 44% each from the floor with different numbers. 9 more shots attempted by Golden State than Boston. Boston's 28 for 63 shooting. Golden State's 32 of 72. Tatum's going to be much better than he is today. We see a lot of jitters in the early part of this game. Tatum shot an air ball. Jaylen Brown shot an air ball in the first quarter. Looks like they came out, they were tight and they were nervous. And they're playing like it tonight. Because the efficiency has been a struggle between those two. You can't be around 30% from the floor with your two-star players and expect to win. So we come back to action. 12 minutes remaining of basketball here. Jaylen Brown takes up the floor, gives over to Derek White. Celtics with the first possession to start off the fourth quarter. Now it's Tatum at the free throw circle, backs his way and pull. Turnaround jumper, Tatum. That's not even close. Deflected by Rob Williams into the hands to White. On the outside, Tatum will try again. Tatum gets the rim, puts it up, no good. Missed off the glass. Tatum is having a struggle tonight in this game. 3 of 15 shooting now. Golden State will slow down the ball. Porter. Or that's Poole, who puts into the hands to Green. Open three straight away. Clay hit the rim short. Rebound goes back to Boston. Brown, far side of the floor, guarded by Iguodala. Brown, Tatum, Rob Williams, Derek White, Peyton Pritchard. That's the 5 in the court currently for the Celtics. Step back jumper, 15-footer, straight away. That's good by Jaylen Brown. It's mid-range, getting him success today in this game for JB. Nice job with a step back. Should keep on looking to get there. 16 points by Jaylen Brown, now the top scorer for the Celtics. 10:50 left to go in the fourth. Iguodala hands it off to Poole. Back over to Iggy, top of the key. Hand off Poole. Around Pritchard. Shoots the three. Missed off the back room. Rob Williams tips it over to Brown for the defensive rebound. Celtics down by 10. Looking to add to it. Brown going downhill. Dish out to the top. Open three. Tatum straight away. Can't hit. Tatum missed off the back room again. He's just 1 for 6 from 3. 3 of 16 from the floor. And that's the reason why the Celtics are losing. 13 missed shots by Jason Tatum to just 12 points on the scoreboard. Iguodala at the left elbow. Mismatch on Peyton Pritchard. Turnaround. Jumper. Off the back rim, no good. Rob Williams tips it over to Pritchard for the defensive rebound. 10:15 remaining. Celtics only down within 10. Tatum. We'll see if he can get anything to work. Deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Iguodala. .09 remaining in the fourth quarter. Jason Tatum can't get anything to go. Jaylen Brown with it. Top of the key, Brown defended by Poole. Brown pulls up for three. Oh, he hits it. Jaylen Brown starts to go off in the fourth quarter. We've seen this quite a bit in the last playoff round, and he makes a huge three to draw winning 7. Currently, Curry's on the bench. This is the time for the Celtics to see if they can strike even closer. Poole. Inside the key, flings the pass back outside. That's a turnover. Off the fingertips of Iguodala. Out of bounds on the near side of the floor. Goes back to Boston. Celtics with at the rim. Lob over to Rob Williams, and he throws it down for 2. It's a 5-point game now. Boston relentless. 9:35 left to go in the fourth quarter. Jaylen Brown floats it up over the top for a Rob Williams who throws it down. And we get a ball game. Whenever you think that the Celtics have quit, nope, you cannot count them out. They're right there with you. And once again, they're knocking on the doorstep. 7-zip run to start off the fourth quarter for the Boston Celtics. Good in the even quarters tonight. We'll see who wins this one. (92-87), 7-0 run in the first 2 minutes and 25 seconds by Boston to start off the fourth quarter. They got the edge in the second quarter, 28-22. Golden State got the edge in the third, 38-24. It's anybody's game right now. Jaylen Brown starting to attack. He's been the key to success for the Celtics. 19 points leading scorer by Jaylen Brown. Rob Williams with a jam. He's got 8 points now, 6 boards with 3 blocks. And all of a sudden, Celtics have taken advantage indeed. As Steph on the bench, we get a ball game. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you guys would like to be notified for future live streams, I do cover here on the channel. Boston's got one more player in double figures than Golden State. The thing is that nobody's been able to rise tonight and be the go-to for the Celtics. Jason Tatum with only 12 points, 3 of 16 from the floor, and they're only down by 5 for Boston. That's promising for the Celtics here. If Tatum can start to get going, because we know that he can drop down 40 in a game. He has proven that he could drop down 50 in the playoffs last year against KD and the Brooklyn Nets. Tatum tonight just 12 points, has missed 13 shots from the floor. Tatum has missed, and they're only down by 5. Celtics have allowed 17 total threes made tonight by Golden State, yet they're still down by 5. Promising for Boston that they're in this game. One thing the Celtics are doing actually better has been points in the paint. That's where they can get this even a closer game. 28-18 points in the paint in favor of Boston right now. Golden State was torching Dallas in points in the paint. Celtics just have to find ways to lock up the perimeter. That's the thing. And Golden State's feeling it on their home floor. When you go on the road, the lid of the rim might shrink. And struggling to produce in the paint today because of how Boston's interior defense alters shots. This is going to be a great series. Truck Turner, thanks so much for joining in. Julius, welcome on board. Celtics right back into a 5-point game with 9:35 remaining in the fourth quarter. Seven-zip run by Boston to start off the fourth quarter. Iguodala had a drive to the rim, gives the basketball up, and Jaylen Brown comes up with a steal. 3-on-2, pass ahead over to Pritchard, lays it up and in. Oh, terrible decision by Iguodala to give that one up. Woo! 9:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Golden State will try it again. That was a terrible turnover. Curry into the game. Bounce pass Iguodala underneath. Guarded by Rob Williams. Moves out to the wing to Green. Green gives over to Curry. Attacks. Blocked from behind by Rob Williams. Ball's loose. Pritchard scoops it up. Here it goes to Jaylen Brown. Brown going downhill. Moves it across the floor. Gives it up. Turnover over to Curry. Looking for Peyton Pritchard across the floor. Jaylen Brown should have just taken it to the rim. Bad turnover by the Celtics. 9-zip run by Boston. Dump off down low. There's a cutter with Iguodala with a jam. Off the assist by Draymond Green. Back to a 5-point game. 8:35 left to go in the fourth. Celtics with a possession. Decision making. Going to determine this one down the stretch. Derek White. Top of the key. Guarded one-on-one by Klay Thompson. White dribbles. Drives. Inside, dish out to the corner, catch and fire, 3 in the air, bang, bang, that's good. Jaylen Brown sinks it down. He has risen here in the fourth quarter. It's a 2-point game. 8:15 left to go in the fourth. Jaylen Brown, 8 in the quarter. He's got 22 total. Curry, crossover, drives, dish, corner, Green out to the top, Iguodala. Over to Curry at the wing. Curry dribbles into the key, lost the handle. Scoops it up, though, at the right corner. Curry, 5 in the shot clock, backs his way in White. Gives it over to a 3-point shot. Fade away, good by Klay. Knocks it down, that's a huge 3 by Golden State. 18th made 3 of the game. Klay Thompson with a triple. Mike, thanks so much for the dono. Really appreciate it, brother. You guys, the legends on the stream. Jaylen Brown attacking, going downhill. Right to the rim, he scores. Left hand up and in off the backboard. 7:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. An incredible ball game. Jaylen Brown, 10 points in the fourth. He's got 24 total, the top scorer for Boston. Curry, defended at the right wing. Bounce pass off the roll down. Iguodala, bounce pass behind his back. Sets up Green, scores. Off to the cutter, lays it up for 2. There's been dimes all over the place in this game tonight. Tatum, right baseline dribble, swings it out to the corner. Pritchard, open 3, spots up, he drills it. Peyton Pritchard, a corner 3, knocks it down. Back to a 2-point game. Michael, thanks so much for joining in there, brother. Raymond Nito, welcome to the stream. 7 minutes left to go. 15 made threes by the Celtics. 18 made threes by Golden State. At the wing, it's Curry. Curry, step back jumper over Rob Williams. Hits it. Big time step back by Steph Curry. Over to Time Lord. Gets it past that 7'6" wingspan. 4-point game. Celtics with a possession. Tatum at the left wing perimeter. Ball poke loose. So we have a whistle. It's on far side of the floor in Golden State. I think it's on Iguodala. The clock will stop with 6:34. Down to the wire tonight. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate all for joining in, being a part here on the channel. Celtics will get the inbound. Top scorer of the game, Steph Curry with 32. Jaylen Brown's got 24 for Boston. Tatum with just 12 tonight. He's got 10 assists. Double-double by Tatum, though. Over to Brown. Brown lost it, gets it back, though, in the corner. Guarded by Thompson, 1-on-1. Brown, 5 in the shot clock, double team, swings it out to the wing. Catch and fire 3, Derek White delivers. That's good by Derek White. It's a 1-point game. 101-100. 6:10 left to go in the fourth quarter. Anybody's game here at the moment. Curry gets around White. Left hand. Too easy for Steph Curry. Slithering there to the cup. Midway through the fourth quarter, 6 minutes remaining here, folks. What a start to the finals. Tatum dribbles, drives, stripped it of basketball, lost it out of bounds. Last touch by Golden State. Jason Tatum cannot do anything on the floor tonight. Yet Boston is only down by 3. 12 points, 14 missed field goal attempts by Tatum tonight, shooting just 3 of 17 from the floor in 37 minutes. Been playmaking, but the shooting efficiency really struggling. 5:51 left to go. Inbound over to Brown. 10 on the shot clock. Brown, Pritchard, Tatum, Horford, and Derek White. That's the 5 on the floor currently for the Celtics. Brown moves out to the wing. White, he's been huge in the game. Takes the 3 over Curry. Makes the 3. And is tied at 103. Bullseye right through the shoot. It goes by Derek White. 5.5 remaining. Who would have ever thought Derek White would score 21 points in the NBA Finals? Incredible. Curry, mid-range, off the front rim, tipped up by Al Horford. Defensive rebound, pulled down by Payton Pritchard. Here goes the Celtics. Chance to take the lead. Brown, Tatum, corner, left baseline dribble, White, kick out, corner, Pritchard, over to Horford, open 3. Oh, he hits it! Al Horford, boomerang, laser beam as he delivers, and the Celtics have the lead. 26-11, fourth quarter, box score advantage by the Boston Celtics. Al Horford knocks down the 3 with space, contested late by Klay Thompson. Incredible. They have come back for Boston. After trailing down by 15, this team with so much heart, so much determination, so much Celtic pride. 5:08 remaining on the line. The digits of Bristol County on the area code here up in the Bay State, as we're going to take the timeout with a 106-103. Boston with a 3-point lead. Incredible game number 1 of the series. Wow. 28 total assists by the Boston Celtics. Al Horford with a monstrous 3. Moving the ball, unselfish ball movement all around the world by Boston. What they have shown. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. Like to be notified future live streams. Celtics 6-0 in the playoffs with 26 assists or greater. Tonight they've got 28, looking to make it 7-0. Golden State 8-0 in the playoffs when they've tallied at least 28 assists or greater. Tonight they have 22 for Golden State. They are 9-0 on their home floor. Boston 7-2 on the road. Something's going to have to give. And the Boston Celtics have won just game 1 out of 3 rounds in the playoffs. Outscoring Golden State 26-11 in the fourth quarter at the moment. Incredible. 32-24 points in the paint for Boston. 18 made threes by both of these teams. Celtics actually shooting better from 3. 51% from the perimeter there. 18-35 from 3. Golden State is 18 for 40 from 3 at 45% from the perimeter. Celtics 50% shooting. Golden State 46% at the moment. Boston Was a -5 at the end of the third quarter in rebounds. Now they're a -2 at this point. 35-33, Golden State on the glass. Tremendous for the Celtics that this team just never quits. They just never quit. The defensive intensity has really lit a fire in this team, what they've done in the fourth quarter. Contesting shots. Started pushing themselves, and the skip passes out in transition and driving to the hoop have been great tonight. A lot of great skip passes in this game. Yeah, Tatum just 12 points tonight in 37 minutes. 24 by Jaylen Brown, 21 by Derek White. He has really risen lately for Derek White. That's why the Celtics got him for Derek White, because they knew that they'd be in battles in the playoffs. They got a guy that can win you a 7-game series. He has done that twice now for Derek White. Might have not been an impact in the first game 7 against Milwaukee, but certainly was in the second game 7 against Miami. Last 3 games of the Eastern Conference Finals against Miami, he was fantastic, carrying that momentum into tonight with 21 off the bench by Derek White. Deflected pass by Al Horford, back from the inbound, stolen away. It goes to Boston with a steal off the pass by Green. It was Horford who deflected it, top of the key, open 3, another 3 is good by guess who? Derek White with 24 points, bang, bang. 109-103 Boston. Celtics are a perfect 7 for 7 from 3-point range in the fourth quarter. Thompson lost it. Gets it back, though, defended by Brown. Moves out to the wing to Wiggins. 4.5 left to go. Wiggins, crossover, pass on top. Draymond Green left to shoot a 3. That's off the back rim, no good. Horford comes up with a defensive rebound. Celtics with their defense tiring out for Golden State. Horford, kick out, wing, up fake, Pritchard on top. White, dribbles, drives, bounce pass, out to the top, open 3. Missed by Pritchard off the mark. Rebound goes to Golden State. 4:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. Golden State with a possession. Green puts the ball into the hands to Curry. 6-point lead for the Celtics. Curry at the top. Step back 3 over Horford. Off the rim, no good. Missed by Curry. Defensive rebound pulled down by Payton Pritchard. Payton Pritchard really giving some solid minutes from the bench tonight. 8.6 rebounds in 15 minutes. And a timeout taken by Boston. 3:47 left remaining. The Celtics by 6. Boston with 3 timeouts left. Golden State with just 1 timeout remaining. As we're going to take a timeout from the action here. Golden State has gone cold lately. And the Celtics just red hot. They cannot miss. 7 from 8. 7 for 8 from 3-point range in this fourth quarter. Boston outscoring Golden State 29-11 now in this fourth quarter. Al Horford starting to be a big factor. Contesting shots. 7 of 10. He's efficient tonight. Horford is 7 of 10 shooting, 21 points. Derek White is got himself a 60% shooting game. 21 points on 10 attempts. 6 for 10 shooting from the floor, 5 for 7 from 3-point range. The best 3-point shooters right now for the Celtics are Horford. He's 6 for 8 from 3. And Derek White is 5 for 7 from 3. After that, 2 made threes each by Smart, Brown, and Pritchard. And Jason Tatum just 1 for 5 from the floor. 3:47 remaining as we're on the timeouts. Just the game number 1 in this series. But if the Boston Celtics can come out and they can close it and not be complacent like they were in the final 3 minutes against Miami, slowing down the ball, not drawing up plays. Because if they do that exact same thing they did in Game 7, they're not winning this. That's the thing. Celtics up by 6 in good hands in the moment. Looking to get up by more. They do. Al Horford off the inbound. Jumper to baseline. It goes down. This team is absolutely relentless. 111-103, an 11-zip run by Boston. Curry, top of the key, defended by Brown, moves out to his left. Left baseline dribble. Thompson, dump off down low. Green gets fouled. Draymond Green will shoot 2 at the free throw line. Clock will stop with 3:23 left to go in the fourth. Jack, welcome back in, man. Kenny, thanks so much for joining in. Golden State came into this game 9-0 on their home floor. The Miami Heat came into their second home game 7-0 on their home floor before eventually losing game 2 against Boston, their first game that they lost at home, and eventually losing 3 games in their home floor in that series for Miami. Both of the free throws are no good. At the line by Draymond Green, they come empty for Golden State, and Boston will burn another timeout. 3:17 remaining. Celtics by 8 and L of the basketball coming up off the inbound as Golden State has gone stone cold here, getting outscored 31-11 in the fourth quarter. It's been a make-it type of game with shots. Right now, Golden State is stone cold. Tyler, welcome in, man. It's just the consistency that's the problem with Jason Tatum. He's a star, not yet at the superstar level, though. He just needs consistency. That's the thing. This is scary. Jason Tatum with just 12 points tonight. He's going to follow that up with a 33-point game on Sunday. Mark my words. Jason Tatum will drop around 33. He's going to drop a 30-burger plus in game number 2. He's notorious for bounce-back games. Siegel, thanks so much for joining in. Nick, welcome on the stream. I'm going right off to bed. This game at a 9 o'clock tip time on the East Coast. Also got work tomorrow on Friday. Yeah, Jason Tatum had just 10 points against Miami in game number 3. Followed it up with 31 in game 4. Next game against the Heat. 10 points against Milwaukee in game 3. Followed that up with a 30-burger, 13 rebounds game 4 against Milwaukee. He is notorious for big moments for Jason Tatum, rising up and having a bounce-back game. 111-103. 3:17 left to go. Celtics will get the inbound. They have Smart, Tatum, Brown, White, and Horford. That's the 5 on the floor currently for the Celtics. If Boston wins this game, big credit out to Derek White. 21 points for Derek White tonight. Driving to the cup, Horford missed the layup, gets it back to offensive rebound out to the corner. Smart shoots the 3 right through the chute. That goes, baby. Marcus Smart drills the 3 ball. And Boston, once down by 15, is up by 11 on a 14-zip run with 2:40 left to go. Curry moves it out to the wing. Wiggins out to the corner. That will get deflected out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Golden State will stay with the basketball with 2:37 left to go. Siegel, thanks so much for the dono, brother. You're the legend. Really appreciate the man. What a turnaround by the Boston Celtics. It's just game number 1. Curry, 2.5 left to go. Gives it over to Wiggins. Shoots the 3. That's way too long. Golden State looks like their legs have just tired out. The physicality for the Celtics contesting shots here in the fourth quarter have taken over the game and just tired out the Golden State Warriors. Gonna play the full 48 against the Boston Celtics as they had beat down series matchups with the physicality and back-to-back rounds against the Bucks and the Heat. And Golden State played teams like Denver, Memphis, and Dallas to get here. More so known for their 1 star each by Denver and Dallas. Curry drives, attacks to the hole. Offensive foul called on Golden State with 2 minutes left to go. Turnover by the Warriors. Celtics will get it back. Tatum is 12 and 12 tonight for points and assists. So even though he wasn't scoring tonight, he was playmaking. 12 assists to 2 turnovers. That is impressive for what he did playmaking. Boston's a team 31 total assists. Golden State's gone scoreless for the last 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Tatum will slow it down. Minute 45 remaining. Pass down on top. Smart. Catch and fire 3 in the air. He's got it. Marcus Smart makes the 3 ball. They reverse the curse. Down by 15, up by 14 with 1:40 left to play in game 1 of the series. Jordan Poole, bounce pass underneath Curry. Missed the shot. Al Horford taking over, contesting everything in the fourth quarter. The physicality, too much for Golden State to handle. Throw bodies right at them. That's all you need. Bodies, bodies, bodies. So many bodies. Look at what happened with Gonzaga in the NCAA tournament. Arkansas eliminated them because so many bodies inside in the Celtics with their bodies just took over in this fourth quarter, and they bullied them. Outlet pass ahead. Layup good by Clay. 12-point game, 1:08 left to go. 1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter. Celtics going to slow it down here with Tatum. Tatum guarded by Wiggins. 10 on the shot clock. What a turnaround. Tatum, double team, gives it off to Smart. No look pass, right corner Brown. Dish underneath that. Horford gets the bucket, count it in the foul. Al Horford, huge here in the fourth quarter. 48 seconds left to go. Teamwork. Ball movement. The Boston Celtics come in on the road and they're 48 seconds away from pulling off a Game 1 victory out on the road against the Golden State Warriors that enter this game a perfect 9-0 on their home floor. 25 points by Al Horford. On the bronze shoulders of Al Horford, 6 of 8 from downtown from three-point range. Boston with 5 players in double figures. An incredible comeback. 24 by Jaylen Brown. It's 25 by Horford. Will shoot one at the free throw line. And the free throw is good. Horford puts the Celtics up by 15 with 48 seconds remaining. And the timeout taken by Golden State. This Celtics team is absolutely relentless. Got a good feeling about this series. With Jason Tatum scoring just 12 points tonight in Boston, 48 seconds away from taking Game 1 on the road, you got a really good series going into the rest of this finals matchup. Celtics weren't known to win Game 1s in their previous 2 rounds. Incredible. Everybody showing up for Boston tonight basically when their star Tatum hasn't had an efficient night. 26 by Horford making 6 threes, 24 by Brown, 21 by Derek White. Kudos to Derek White. He has really risen up. 18 by Smart. 12 points, 13 assists by Tatum. When his shot wasn't going, he was playmaking. Just 2 turnovers. Tatum with just 2 turnovers tonight, which is huge. Curry had 34, made 7 threes. 20 by Wiggins, 15 by Clay. It's the front court production that's a big question mark. Draymond Green, 4 points. Kevon Looney, 4 points. Both of them combined for 20 rebounds. But offensively, big question mark there. As in terms of their front court. 120-105. That goes well off the mark. We do have a foul, though, down low. It's on Boston. What a start to this series for the Celtics. Incredible. Jonathan Kuminga, they empty out the bench. 25 seconds left to go. Deflected out of bounds by Sam Hauser. Before you sign off tonight, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I appreciate all for joining in. Sunday I'll be back. I'll be late to the stream on Sunday for you guys. Probably going to miss the first quarter. I'll put in a note in the chat right now. I'll pin this in for the chat for you guys. So I'll be late to the stream and for stream number 2 because I'm coming from a performance on Sunday. All the other games I should be good on time to do those. Just game number 2 is the lone one. So if you guys are looking for the stream like to start on time, like right at game time, unfortunately I won't have it. I'm going to join in progress when I get back home. Probably going to miss the first quarter. Most likely will probably be in for the second quarter. So make sure to ring that notification bell so you do know when I do go back live on Sunday when I have a chance right there. But this game has gone final. What a turnaround. What a turnaround by the Boston Celtics. Final score 120-108 in a three-point shooting contest. And the wheels of the Golden State Warriors just completely fell off in the fourth quarter. Boston outscored Golden State 40-16 in the fourth quarter. Boston got physical, and they started just to tear it up and dominate the game at the rim and contest shot after shot after shot, wear down the Warriors in the fourth quarter. And the defense of the Celtics, big number one defense for a reason in that fourth quarter. They turned it up for sure, and they pull out the victory in game number 1 of the series, 120-108. The final score for a Golden State team that came into this game a perfect 9-0 on their home court. This is huge for Boston. Absolutely huge. And Al Horford determined to win a chip. And Al Horford, if he keeps on playing like this, could potentially be a long shot that comes true and wins NBA Finals MVP for Al Horford. But we are still well away from the end of the series in this one. Al Horford, incredible. 26 points, making 6 threes. 9-12 from the floor in 33 minutes by Al Horford. 24 by Jaylen Brown. When his three wasn't working, he got to the rim tonight for Jaylen Brown. Just 2 of 8 from three-point range, but he was 8 for 15 from 2. Derek White, he has risen. They got this man because for what White can do, winning, they stated it once they got Derek White at the trade deadline. Brad Stevens stated, we got this man because he can give this team a battle in Game 7s and win these Game 7s for us and give this team a battle in the playoffs. We value guys that will take us deep into the playoffs, and Derek White certainly can provide that energy. And he's got that firepower with himself that it was just his defense when he started off with the team, but now his firepower has really started to roll. 21 points by Derek White today, making 5 threes. 18 by Marcus Smart. Was great from the floor, 7 for 11, 4 of 7 from 3 for Smart with 4 assists, 2 steals. Jason Tatum, 12 points. He missed 14 shots from the floor, but when his shot wasn't dropping, he had 13 assists playmaking for his team. That led to a total of 33 assists by the Boston Celtics tonight compared to just 24 for the Golden State Warriors. And now the Boston Celtics are 7-0 in the postseason when they've had 26 assists or greater, and they whopped that total with 33 tonight. Thanks so much, y'all, for joining in, being a part here on the stream. I'm going to close out to the channel members before I do wrap up here tonight. And if you guys are going to tune in on Sunday, I'll be a little bit late. Probably will join in progress in the second quarter or halftime most likely, as I'll be coming back from a performance on Sunday. So I won't be back in time. I'll be out for the first quarter. I'll miss because my performance is still going on, but I'll probably be back sometime second quarter or halftime for you guys with a join in progress. All the other games I should be good to go for the whole full game. I'm going to close out to the channel members here. All channel members get a shout out. We got Jason, Rajeep, Russell, BP Greg, Oreo Pudding, Braden, Reynaldo, Bino, Mark, Mike, John, Jessica, Ahino Joseph, Michael, Wick, Woody, Warren, I Am Ghost, Kelly, Arohan, Micolette, Blessed Brian, SG Sports Talk, Isaiah, Bruin, Cody F, Steven, Siegel, Tristan, Ian, Spaghetti Factory, Happy MT Dude, Mike, and Robin. Thanks so much, all, for joining in tonight. Appreciate all for being a part in the stream here. Boston Celtics win. They come from 15 down to win by 12. 120-108 final score over the Golden State Warriors. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Thanks so much, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your Thursday night.